iPad.
Yeah.
So now we're golden. Now we're really live. All.
We welcome you to Fairview High School on this rather warm November evening for the District 10 Championship game between the Fairview Tigers and the Hickory Hornets. Fairview in the District 10 Championship for the 4th year in a row, while Hickory is making its first appearance in a while, seeking their first title in program history. A big upset by the Hornets.
Big one.
On Monday night, beating Mercyhurst in a wild game.
Perennial D10
D10 title contenders. Reigning D10 champions. They met down at Hickory. Score was 1-1 at halftime, and then the two teams traded goals, and it was
pretty high scoring. It
was 1-1, and it was 3-3 within like 8 minutes, and it finished 3-3. They went to overtime. They went to a shootout, and Hickory pulled out the win.
Big win for Hickory.
Big win for Hickory, and it upends a 4-year streak.
I think
3 or 4 year streak. I think it's 4.
They're just excited to get over that hump finally.
Yeah, it was
get
a 3-year streak of Fairview versus Mercyhurst is now broken, but Fairview will be here for the 4th time in a row as they look to avenge last year's disappointment at the hands of Mercyhurst and look to win their 2nd title in the last 3 years. Almost everyone that's starting tonight played in that game last year, with the exception of freshman Michael Januso, and so they're experienced. Guys like Piazza and Jan, this is their
McCall.
3rd in a row. McCall, they started 4th in a row actually. Those guys have started and played in 4 District 10 championships in a row. Actually, Piazza might not have started his freshman year, but Eli definitely did, and Corey definitely did.
Corey did, yeah. They got a lead tonight. They got to show these young guys what's up.
These guys are experienced. This will be juniors, Nate George and Justin Noble's 3rd straight start in a District 10 championship. So this is an experienced group, and that's something that Hickory lacks, as they've gotten so close over the last 4 years, but Fairview has stood in their way every single time. Fairview's beaten them in the quarterfinals and the semifinals of the last 4 District 10 playoffs since Fairview's rise to 2A from single A.
Fairview's got great composure on the offensive and defensive end, just keeping the ball, keeping possession. They're really good at that. I'm hoping they'll see the same game plan they did against Mercyhurst in that regular season finale.
A week ago today, that thrashing of Mercyhurst. I think this is a tough game for Fairview. I think
it's the first time seeing Hickory all year.
Yeah, it's the first time they've seen Hickory all year. Same thing with Hickory. It's the first time they've seen Fairview all year.
I mean, last year you look at it, they went to OT in the D10 semifinals.
Often, was it a free kick from Aiden Piazza that won that game?
I mean, it was 1-0. I mean, it was a stalemate.
It was a dogfight. And the year before, Fairview beat Hickory 5-2 in the Class 2A quarterfinals.
They got history.
The year before that, they beat Hickory 1-0 in the District 10 semifinal. And the year before that, dating back to 2016, beat Hickory 1-0 in overtime in the District 10 quarterfinal. So they have history in the playoffs.
Hickory's going to have a chip on their shoulder tonight.
Yeah, especially now that they're here in the District 10 final. These stakes are higher than the quarterfinals of the semifinals. This is the final. So
Fairview obviously has home field advantage tonight, which is huge.
We'll bring this game to you, which is great. Thanks to AD, Lindsay, and District 10 for letting us get in here and bring this game to you guys that might be at home, although it is quite warm out. So we're going to be expecting a big crowd so long as we can get everybody in on the social distancing limits. But we got a crowd forming here as we get ready to announce the starting lineups.
I think all these players are just grateful to get here through this COVID season.
Yeah, I mean, whatever happens today, the semifinalist and finalist of these playoffs should be proud that they got here without any interruption, especially these two teams. I don't think Fairview or Hickory have experienced any kind of interruption.
Good evening, everyone.
Obviously, no neutral sites this year. Because schools don't want to bring in other teams, and they got to keep it. Other schools don't want to bring 2 teams together for a game on their field. So we'll get a lucky draw tonight.
We'll let our PA announcer,
Mr.
Hall, announce
and families being present
some pregame policies and then the starting
in order to
lineups.
maintain the health and safety of all in attendance tonight, we respectfully ask that you maintain socially distance and to remain masked at all times, even if you are socially distant and even if you are sitting with family members. Due to the nature of this event, if you do not feel that you can uphold these expectations, we would kindly ask you to leave the stadium. If you see any unusual or alarming behavior during this event, please immediately notify event staff and/or law enforcement officials. In the event of an unanticipated emergency, All occupants should move towards the nearest exits. District 10 and its member schools encourage and promote sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racial or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or game management will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Hickory Hornets.
Yeah, Hickory coming up now. Here's their starting lineup.
Senior midfielder, number 10, Paul Morelli.
That is senior midfielder Paul Morelli,
Starting in
probably
goal.
Hickory's most important
Senior,
player.
number
Really
one,
good.
Julian
All-state
Hudson.
selection last year. Julian Hudson, the hero of the semifinal game, made the game-winning,
Senior forward,
not the game-winning
number
stop, but
seven,
he made
Randy
the stop that
Robinson.
allowed Morelli to bury the game-winning penalty.
Senior midfielder, number 8, Antonio Giusepucci.
Antonio Giusepucci for the Hornets makes his start.
Senior midfielder, number 9, Nick
There's
Scarvell.
also Brady Robeson coming out.
Yeah,
Senior defender, number 14, Ethan Kozak.
Ethan Kozak coming into the game.
Senior defender, number 19,
Starting
Ryan
at defense.
Arendi.
Starting alongside him will be Ryan Rendy.
Senior defender, number 25, Austin Garrett.
Austin Garrett makes his start in his
Senior
first
midfielder,
District 10
number 30,
championship.
Mitchell French.
Really everybody's first District 10
Right.
championship. Mitchell French
Junior
makes
forward, number
he'll
5,
start in
Michael
midfield as well.
Arendi.
Michael Arendi will start up top.
And junior midfielder, number 20, Tyler Mel.
Got the
With-
Rendy brothers.
Tyler Mell.
The Hornets are coached by Michael
In the
Pastorella, Philip George, Dale Spanafora, Pete Donorama, and Doug Arendi. And now the starting lineups for the Fairview Tigers. Starting in goal, junior number 1,
Here we go for the
Richie
Tigers.
Jarman.
Richie Jarman makes a start in the second straight District 10 championship
Sophomore
final.
midfielder, number 2, Zach Scott.
Zach Scott makes his start.
Senior
Up
forward,
top.
number 6, Eli Yon.
Eli Yon starting in his fourth straight District 10 championship.
Senior midfielder, number 7, Aiden Piazza.
Aiden Piazza will join alongside him, his third straight District 10 championship in the starting
Junior
lineup.
midfielder, number 8, Drew Smith.
Drew Smith makes his start in the midfield for the Tigers.
Junior defender, number 9, Nathan George.
Nathan George makes his start in his third straight
Junior
District 10
midfielder, number
championship
12,
appearance.
Josh Howells.
Josh Howells rounds out the midfield for the Tigers as he'll start
Senior
in the
defender,
midfield
number
with
14,
George.
Corey McCall.
Corey McCall also starting in his fourth straight District 10 championship
Junior
game. He'll start at
midfielder,
left
number
back for
16,
the
Nathan
Tigers,
Kissel.
followed by Nathan Kissel at center back.
Freshman defender, number 25, Michael Januso.
Michael Januso with his District 10 championship debut starting at right back for the
Junior defender,
Tigers.
number 30, Justin Noble.
Justin Noble rounds out the lineup, the hero of the 2018 District 10 final with the game-winning goal. He'll start at center back. He rounds out the Fairview team.
Fairview's got experience in these games.
A lot of
He's been
experience.
through a lot. 4 D10 titles. This will be their 4th.
Ladies and gentlemen, will please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Got the anthem now.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the long birds sing in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We are going to get kickoff underway here soon. You are just joining us. Welcome to tonight's matchup between the Fairview Tigers and the Hickory Hornets. I'm Ned Murphy, joined with Harry Murphy, my color and commentator and cameraman. Just sharing championship. It's a big one.
Really nice
Huge.
crowd tonight.
Yep.
A lot of
good
people.
weather. Yeah, good weather. We got
Better
some-
weather than last year's D10 final.
yeah,
It's going to be
and
on
it's
both
even,
teams'
even
side.
Monday night. And
Right.
Monday night was freezing.
Last year was, if any of you remember, it was Halloween night and storm did not let up.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually been the
Strong winds.
that's been
and
the story for the last
constant
4
rain.
straight District
When
10
you get
finals.
this late into
Oh yeah.
almost like right up to the edge of winter sports starting, I mean,
So-
the weather just turns on you.
These are fair weather conditions for
Right.
both teams. So they're, I know in past district finals, head coach Sandy Vidakovic was always like, just shoot, because it could skip anywhere
Right.
on the wet turf. But tonight, fair weather for both teams as Hickory gets the game underway. Morelli controlling the ball in the midfield. He'll be huge for the Hornets today. And Fairview really needs to shut him down.
Right.
And not give any possession to Robeson, who's Hickory's all-time leading scorer and set the single-season goal record this season. He's up to 31 goals.
Kind of like what they did with Jared Harry.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Hickory
they'll be
moving
able
up
to
the
do that
field.
again.
Tries to find Robeson.
Fairview's defense is
Yeah,
tough as,
Fairview's
as
working the
tough
ball.
as ever.
Up the field. Garment plays out wide to Kissel. Kissel receiving some pressure. Is able to get around. Finds McCall.
We'll say Hickory's aggressive early on those defenders, unlike Mercier's.
Yeah.
Kinda
Misplays
give
a
them
pass
fits.
intercepted by Kispucci, but Fairview works the ball around. And now McCall's going
That's
to
where
take some
Fairview makes
space.
some money right here.
Yep, McCall overlapping on the
McCall's
left
been
side
doing
as
this a
usual. He's
lot.
going to cross it in early. Deflect it
Get a
up
bounce?
over to Scott. Just flies over Zach Scott's head. He's going to keep it in play.
And
He's going to
Scott
cut back
quick.
around to Howells. Yeah, Scott's going to use his pace a lot today. George with the ball now for the Tigers. He moves the ball out wide.
Smart
to
play from
Giuso,
George.
yeah.
Didn't really have numbers. Hickory really playing back.
Giuso tries to play Scott down the line. It'll just roll out a play for a Hickory goal kick.
Good to see from Fairview, though.
Yeah, good start.
Didn't have too much trouble getting it in onto their side.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see a lot of that tonight. But Fairview needs to, I think, maintain possession like they have throughout the whole season. And just ride that time of possession.
This sends the ball along up the field. Header is kind of deflected both ways. We'll go out for a Hickory throw-in on the far side of the field. Robeson plays ball back to Morelli. Back to Robeson. Morelli on the ball now.
Nice
Plays
play from
Orendi
Howells.
through, but Howells
Smith
dispossesses
sorry.
him. And now Smith sends the ball up the field for Piazza. It's cleared away. Not until Howells intercepted by Kispucci. Howells dispossesses him. Will go out to play for a Hickory throw. And Hickory trying to enjoy a little bit of possession
A
here.
little bit of
I'm
back and forth here.
I'm sure their coach doesn't want Fairview to hold the ball for long periods of time.
I
Tries to
assume they
send
did there.
Robeson long. It skips through Noble, but Kissel's able to clear it away.
I assume Hickory did their studying and
Uh-huh.
have seen how Fairview kind of dominates the time possession and all
And
that.
they're going to pressure a lot as Noble sends one up the field for Piazza. Piazza skips it on, but Hickory reads that well.
Good idea there.
Defense will play it back over to the goalkeeper Hudson.
Like you said, you just got to give it a chance.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
might fall.
Take your chances, especially if there's not a lot of chances today. Robeson's flagged for offside on a long ball through. Fairview will have a free kick in their own half. Kissel picks out McCall with some space in front of him on the left side.
Good idea there. Ooh,
Plays it inside, just
in front.
goes over Smith. Jan isn't quite there to intercept it. Headed on by Scarvell.
Really good play
McCall
from Corey
clears
there,
the ball away and
dispossessed.
it'll go out of play for a Fairview throw on there on Hickory's third.
Neither team can really seem to keep the ball for
Yeah, it's still
Exactly.
early.
It's early,
About
but
4 minutes.
just a lot of back and forth here. Might be a
Noble's
hand.
able to win the ball off of Orendi.
Looked like
It's
a
called
hand.
for a handball. Yeah, it did look like it bounced off his hand. Now Hickory's got something going. Play Robeson quick. That's good heads-up awareness. Robeson takes a shot.
Really
Good
nice
save
save
from
from
Richie
Richie.
Jarman. Keeps it in play too. Quick attack here for the
Quick clear
Hornets.
from
Fairview's
Giusto.
got to keep their heads up. That was a really intelligent, quick
Great.
free kick.
Great play from Robeson.
Great play for Robeson. Good shot.
I mean, he
Richie
was
Jarman.
fed. That was a really good,
Richie Jarman gets a nice save in there.
almost like a quick pitch in baseball.
Mhm.
Get him off guard.
Hickory working the ball off the left side of the field now. Janisto's able to force the ball to play for a Fairview throw-in.
Richie usually doesn't see too much action in goal.
But he's ready. That's a big save too for
Right.
Richie. These goalkeepers. As Hickory works the ball up here.
A little confidence booster there.
These goalkeepers they don't know when they're going to see the action, and so getting that first save out of the way, especially a good save like that, will up their confidence and reduce some of the nerves.
Hickory's defense looks solid early.
Mm-hmm.
Not really letting much get
Ryan
through on
Orendi
those.
called for a foul, a shove on Smith. Fairview will have a free kick back in their own half. Nick Kissel sends the ball up. Tries to find someone on the run.
Good idea there.
Finds Zach Scott. Zach Scott
on,
settles it.
Nice
Finds
pass.
Piazza. And
What we got there?
We've got a handball on Piazza. Good work from Fairview. Good work from Zach Scott. Not sure what Hudson was doing, giving him that much space. He wasn't kind of
Didn't really jump on it
wasn't
off of
trying
that
to
feed
jump
from
off the line
Scott.
and attack the ball.
Really nice
Fairview
run down from Scott
Unlucky
there.
not to score there. Piazza kind of collides with the goalkeeper and is called for a handball as the ball just kind of grazes over his hand before Jan could finish.
I'm guessing they're going to try and do that a lot for Scott.
Yeah.
Just throw it up to him. Just kick it up to him, see what he can do.
Piazza shove in the back will be a Hickory free kick down in their own end. 5 minutes into this game, both teams with some pretty solid attacks could very easily both have goals. But remains scoreless as Nathan George moves the ball up the midfield, now receiving some pressure. He's able to
Touch
find
from
Smith.
Smith.
Good touch from Smith. Plays Piazza through. Piazza cuts inside. He's got some room. Takes a shot from deep.
Really good idea
Yeah,
there.
good idea. Comfortable save
Good
from
idea.
Hudson. Saw Hudson was off his line a little bit. Thought he could maybe chip him from about 30 yards out.
Yeah, I think those are going to start falling for Piazza. He's had a little trouble with those outside shots. But
Comfortable
he's got
for
the leg.
Hudson, though.
He's got the leg. Right. Hudson seems solid goal. A solid goalie right now.
Hickory trying to work the ball around on the right side of the field, but Fairview's able to win that battle. And Howells plays a nice over-the-top through ball over to Piazza. Piazza cuts inside. Clean
got there?
clean tackle. Yeah,
Just
clean
clean?
tackle. Yep.
Both
Power
playing?
ball. Jan comes on the
Nice
rebound. Ooh,
Heavy
takes a
touch.
bit of a heavy touch. George on it now. Gets around. Gets around the defender. Gets around.
Hickory's
Tyler
tough
Melly,
on the
but-
ball. Their defense is really,
Yeah.
they really put pressure
good on the
Fairview,
ball
not letting them
defenders.
do what they want.
But Fairview's getting some good runs in as George works the ball back in
Right.
for the Tigers. Now some pressure coming.
They're surrounding
George,
George.
yeah, George is dispossessed. Robeson's dispossessed, but they send Robeson back in, but he just overhits it a little bit. George will clear his lines. Janusa sends the ball up the field.
Good play from Fairview D there.
Yeah.
Let's see if Zach can track it down. Hudson
Hudson's
with a
coming out
smart
first.
play.
Yeah. Good play from Hudson to get the ball out of here. He looks like he was a little nervy on that
Right.
Fairview breakaway. He seems to have kind of settled into the game a little bit. He's off his line a lot quicker there.
Just seemed a little timid to begin to start the game, but
Fairview with throwing in a dangerous position. Good play from Janusa. It'll go out of play for a Fairview throw-in.
I mean, really, it's only 8 minutes in, but I think Hickory recognizes what Fairview's kind of trying to do with
Oh, yeah.
Scott over there.
Janusa sends a cross in, comfortable for keeper Julian
Got to
Hudson.
keep peppering it.
Yeah, Fairview's getting some good attacks in now. So this is good from the Tigers. Hickory moves up the field. And Hudson kind of slices it, but just skips over Scott's head. Janusa
from
intercepts. It's dispossessed by Gispucci, who play it back. The Hickory defense. Good pressure from Scott. Wins possession. Gets around the defender.
We got a foul there?
Yeah, gets fouled. Ethan Kozad just kind of gets in the way of
Again,
Scott.
Hickory's
Prevents that. It's a
aggressive.
good foul. That's actually a good
Hickory's
foul.
aggressive.
That's a good tactical foul. It gets in front of him. It just stops the counterattack right
Stops
then
the
and there.
attack.
It's a good foul from Kozad. That's a good
Smart.
defender's foul. Jan will take the free kick in from about 30 yards out. He's going to try to find a head.
Nice chip.
Hudson
Really
gets in
good
there.
play from Hudson.
Good clear from Hudson. It'll be flagged for a foul as
He went down.
he and Piazza kind of collided. He probably just got hit in the ribs. It's never
A
comfortable
little
for the
wind
keeper.
knocked out of him.
Gets up.
I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, Piazza will be called for a foul there. Keepers are pretty much virtually untouchable,
Right.
especially in high school.
Right. I mean, you can't even get close.
When two players go up, when the keeper and the forward go up at the same time, and the
Right.
keeper goes down, it's usually going to get called in favor of the keeper. Hickory will have a free kick deep in their own end.
Pretty good cross there from Jan, though.
Yeah, it was a great cross. Hudson was good to get ahead of it. Noble's able to collect balls. Hickory tries to play Robeson through.
They're doing with Robeson. Kind of reminds
Good
me
move.
of Harry.
Good move from Gispucci around McCall. Sends Robinson in through. Jarmett comes out, clears the danger. Good work from Richard Jarmett to get the ball
Smart there
before
from
Robeson did. Hickory looking a little timid at the back. Hickory tries to pick out a cross, but doesn't really find anybody.
Hickory really speeds it up on
Howells
those
will let it run out of play.
throw-ins and free kicks, I think. They're just trying to go.
Yeah.
Fairview usually takes their time with it. So
Yeah.
Two different playing styles, but we'll see how it works out.
Fairview working the ball out of the right side of the field. A lot of pressure coming from Hickory. Noble just sends
A
it
lot of
long.
guys up.
Intercepted by Tyler Melly. Now he'll have some work. Good dispossessed by
Tyler Mell.
Tyler Mell. Excuse me. Heard that name wrong.
Sorry.
Dispossessed by Howells, but Hickory sends it back in. Robeson tries to get around McCall. McCall is able to dispossess. Robeson gets back to it. Good battle from the two of them. Fairview's able to clear the
McCall's
danger.
solid back there. You're not going to get much on Corey.
Now Howells sends the ball long for Sky. He's got some time in front of him. But
Good play from the
Kozad,
Hickory defender there.
Kozad's
Track
back.
that down.
They're definitely reading those passes now. But they're leaving that right side exposed.
They really push up heavy.
Yeah.
They don't really leave. Like, they leave. They're just not as far back.
The fullbacks push up heavy, just
Right.
like Fairview do. But they're leaving large gaps. Fairview with a throw on the far side of the field. Fairview working the ball around the left side.
Touch there.
Piazza with the ball now. Takes a shot.
Good idea.
Good idea. Jan was there to crash in case Hudson couldn't really control it, but comfortable again for Julian Hudson.
Piazza, aggressive as always. But
Turns and
they're,
shoots.
They're getting
yeah.
those. They're getting those through the Hickory
Yeah,
defense.
just
and
got to
they're
wear him
not
down.
trying.
Got to wear him down.
Right.
10 minutes gone in this game, still 0-0.
You got to think one of those long ones might fall.
Yeah.
Might as well take your chances because Hickory's not giving a lot in the box.
Jan and George able to link up there with 2 headers, 1. Kozad clears the danger, but it'll be a Fairview throw in on the far side of the field again.
Hickory's defense just trying to almost just keep it out of their hands. Just
Yeah.
do anything to clear it.
Yep. Just to get it out and get a ball
Keep
up
it
to
out.
Robeson.
Out of Fairview's possession.
Scott's able to get around the defender. Good move from Scott there. Tries to play
Good deal.
across
We
the
got a
middle.
corner
Piazza deflects off the defender. First corner of the game for the Tigers. Looking very promising so far in the attack.
Scott's really turning that corner on them.
Mm-hmm.
Fairview's probably just gonna keep doing that until they can't anymore.
Until it falls.
Then they'll go to Corey.
Smith takes it short. We'll go out to play for another Fairview corner.
We need a little more air under that.
Yeah, he was going for the low cross.
Hickory
there,
does
yeah.
look big.
Yeah,
I mean,
Hickory's
one thing I
got
have
the
noticed
size,
is Morelli, that number 10, he's
they've
tall.
got the size. Sends it in again.
Nice
Jan
play
plays it
from
in the middle.
Jan.
Howells isn't quite able to get the header on target, and Hickory's able to clear the danger, not before Piazza gets there first. George with a shot from
Dangerous
deep.
there.
Yeah, it's deflected. Now Robeson on the ball now for the Hornets as he
Fairview
works
just
the
sinks
ball
all the way
back.
back.
Yeah. Morelli tries to get the ball upfield. We'll go out of play.
It was a good
for
save from Jan there on that
yeah,
back post.
Yeah, but he was camping back there. His goal was to get it back in. As we see an early substitution from the Hornets.
Just kind of took off on Smith
See
from the corner.
Mitchell French coming out of the game for the Hornets in favor of Christian Evangelista.
He's got some long last names.
Yeah, they do. We got a big roster too.
They do.
Fairview moving the ball up now. Howells on the ball now. It's dispossessed. Now Robeson has some room to work.
That aggression from Hickory's really
Send
getting
a
the Fairview
nice
there.
ball through
Nice play
to the
from
forward,
Kissel.
Scarvell. And Kissel gets in
Really
front.
good play from
save from
Kissel
Richie
there.
Jarman. Yeah, good play from Kissel. Will force him wide. Take a bad shot. Another dangerous attack from Hickory. That was a good ball in from Robeson over to Scarvell.
I mean, Scarvell had no one. He had to put that on goal.
Yeah, he had to put it on target somewhere.
He didn't put it in a bad place. They
Jarman was
could've-
comfortable. Now Fairview's got something going here up top.
Nice little counterattack going.
Piazza gets around one. Had time to play.
Piazza's got speed.
Piazza's through now. Takes
Nice
a shot.
idea.
Ooh, takes a shot on the left foot. Just sails over the bar. I think he tried to cross it into
Piazza's getting his early.
to
He's
Scott.
getting him.
Tried to cross it into Scott on the back post, and it'll just sail over the bar for a Hickory goal kick.
Nice little left foot there from Maiden.
Yeah, you don't see that often.
Right. Almost tucked
the
in
senior.
in the back right post. Would have been a nice goal.
That would have been a great goal. Top
It's a
corner.
tough angle.
Yeah. Hickory gets the ball moving up the field off the goal kick, but it'll go out of play for a Fairview throw-in.
Fairview's got to work it a little here, maybe.
Mhm. Maybe enjoy a little bit of possession, work
Right.
the ball around.
Try and reverse field a couple times.
Scott is
maybe.
dispossessed by Robeson there, and Hickory's got the ball on the far side of the field. Now Hickory's working the ball around.
Great.
Kissel gets in front of, gets in
Kissel's
front of
been
the
really
forward there.
solid.
Now he's going to carry the ball a little bit, lay it off to McCall. McCall with some time in front of him,
hesitation.
gets around Scarvell, tries to find Piazza. Wins the ball back
Corey.
again from, good work from Corey. Gets around Scarvell. Now Jan's got some space in the middle, but receives some pressure from Gisapucci, and now they'll clear the ball up the field.
One-on-one, Noble and Robeson.
Yeah. Noble gets ahead to it first. We'll go over to Nuso.
Clean tackle there. A little bit of a...
Morelli sends the ball up the field. Noble wins pretty comfortably.
play from Scott.
Yeah, Scott on the ball now for the Tigers. Good pressure from Arendi on George, but Fairview's able to keep their composure.
Hickory's
now.
pressure's been good.
McCall's on the attack now.
Tough bounce
Yeah,
there.
tough bounce there for Smith.
Heavy touch from
Heavy touch
Eli.
from Jan. And now Hickory tries to work out of the back, tries to get a counterattack going, but Fairview's able to force it back. Hudson clears the ball up the field. Header won by George, but he flicks it on to Robeson. Robeson's dispossessed. Noble.
Robeson's got some size too.
Yeah.
This Hickory
The
team's big.
6'2" with the 6'2" senior.
That might be the one thing that kind of might trip up Fairview, because Fairview's not the biggest team.
Yeah, Fairview doesn't really. They don't make what they make up. What they lack in size, they make up for in just all around talent.
Right. And just smart play.
Noble and DeArmond working the ball around. DeArmond waits a little bit before clearing his lines. Piazza isn't able to get a touch on the ball, and Caspucci's controlling the ball now for the Hornets. Dispossessed by Piazza.
Good play from Aiden.
Nice little hold-up play to get around Morelli. As receiving some pressure. No one in support for him.
Tempo. Got time.
Good work for a good hold-up play from Piazza to find McCall. Now McCall's got some
Nice
room. Gets
move
around
from
the
Corey.
defender.
Let it rip.
Let it
Get
rip.
down.
Ooh. Good effort from Corey and
Like to
McCall.
see that from McCall.
Good link-up play from Aiden Piazza. Hold
Really
on to that
good
ball.
1-2 right there.
Hold on to that ball for a while. And McCall's effort just sails over the bar for a Hickory goal kick.
Really composed there from Piazza. He was kind of
Yeah.
surrounded, but
He's getting
Kept his
swamped.
cool.
We see a
Kept
couple
his cool.
substitutions for Hickory here.
there's that 34 coming in. That's Logan Gordon,
Logan Gordon.
sophomore. Two other subs came
Number
in.
12,
Not sure
Lucas
who.
Jones, comes in as well.
Might be a little push there from Eli.
Yeah, Jan gets called for a shove at the back on Morelli. Hickory will have a free kick in their own end.
That's size again.
Yeah.
Eli's got to do everything he can to try and win that, but got a little too.
He sends the ball
handsy.
up the field. Jan wins the header. Smith tries to get to the ball first. The Hickory defense clears their lines. Muso tries to flick it back. Kissel's able to clear his lines, and now Howells has some room in front of him. Receives some pressure. Tries to
Nice
find
little volley
Piazza.
there.
It's a good ball.
Go Aiden.
Piazza tries to get there
Big
first.
corner.
Yeah, it's
Corner.
going to be a Fairview corner.
Really good pressure
Yeah,
there. from-
Kozad cleared his line very well. Piazza was coming in strong, but
Kozad's been solid back there.
yeah,
he
the
gets
danger's
to it and just
the danger's
lets it
not
go.
quite clear yet.
Right.
It'll be a Fairview corner kick.
See if Fairview can capitalize. This is third corner of the game.
Yep.
Third corner. They had
of
that
the
free
game.
kick too. Let's see.
Near side of the field, Jan on the.
Put some more pressure on. It's gonna
Spins
be
it in.
long.
It's gonna be a little long. It's gonna go out of play for a
It's
Hickory
sailing
goal
on
kick.
tonight.
Well, one thing about Hickory, that they score goals, but they also concede. You know,
Right.
they've one loss this season. It was to
Right.
Grove City 6-4.
They like those high
And
scoring
so they like those
matches.
high scoring games, but they've let in 6 goals to a region rival.
I
So
will say they look pretty solid tonight.
they look solid tonight, but Fairview will want to take advantage of that.
Right.
Now
Nice
Piazza
header.
with some space in front of him,
Flag.
especially with the
Nice idea.
working around the Smith. Piazza works the ball around,
Feed.
finds Jan.
missed
Jan
it.
lets it run for Scott. Oh,
You missed it.
I just missed it.
This
Jan,
Eli didn't really stride it up well.
Jan tried to
We gonna get a corner though?
let it run for Scott, and he whiffed it, and it bounced off the back of his right foot, and then
I think
Scott
he
tried
didn't
to-
stride it up well.
Scott tried to finish the rebound. I'm
Looked
not
like
sure
it
why it's
caught
a
him
corner, but Smith will take the
Right.
corner for the Tigers.
It's in.
Really good. It's a
goal.
goal.
Great
It's off
goal.
the corner kick. Drew
How about
Smith.
that?
Drew Smith. Drew Smith off the corner kick.
What a kick
A
from Drew
direct
Smith.
corner kick off of a very questionable
Wow.
call.
That's surprising. Fairview got
What,
that corner.
what a cross from Drew Smith. Just finds the back of the net. Doesn't even hit anybody. Hudson got a hand on it, but I
Tough
think it was
angle
already
just went
in.
right up the
Just went straight up. 1-0
Wow, how
Fairview.
about
21
that?
minutes left in the first half.
Yeah.
What an excellent start for the
That
Tigers.
was great.
That's crucial.
Wow.
Actually, maybe it did take a touch off the Hickory defender because I'm not seeing a lot of objection from the Hickory coach and the Hickory bench.
Right.
Maybe
but
they saw
from
something
our
we
angle, it
didn't.
just looked like
Yeah.
Eli whiffed, and then it
But
just went through because Zach didn't get a
Either
foot on
way,
it.
Fairview takes advantage of it. And now Hickory's got a little something going here as they're applying a lot of pressure.
Hickory might be a little upset about that call.
Yeah.
But
McCall's
is
able
that
to
a
get in
nice
front.
cross from Smith?
Yeah, that's picture perfect. Found
we
the
got
back
a
of the
Hickory
net
corner coming.
before it even touched
Right.
anybody. Yeah, Hickory corner coming up. Guess
Like I said,
Pucci
you
will
just
take
got
it
to
for
throw
the
it in,
Hornets.
see
Yeah.
if it falls.
First corner of the game for the Hornets.
Nice
Send
ball
it a
there.
bit long, yeah.
Long.
Fairview will probably
Sailing
let
on everyone
it
tonight.
roll out of play. It's a little windy tonight.
Right.
Wind blowing from the south, but nothing too crazy.
The teams will learn. See if
Ball
Fairview
stays
keeps
in
up
play
that
on the right side
pressure.
of the field there. Howells is dispossessed, but George is able to body Robeson off the ball. Danger's not quite clear yet as Hickory sends it back in long. Noble's got some time now. He'll clear the ball.
Pretty nice clear there.
Yeah. He'll let Scott run onto it.
Tried to give Scott a chance.
Yeah.
Nice play from Eli.
Yeah, Kozad tries to clear it, but Jan is able to intercept.
Off Hickory again.
Yeah, it'll be a Fairview throw-in. Good work from Jan, able to...
Really good work there.
Now, Januso tries to
Nice
switch
ball.
the field.
No
Just
way
kinda
there for the long.
Skips over Piazza.
Keeping the pressure up.
Hudson just has the
good
ball
to
now.
see.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to want a second.
Right.
If they can grab a second, they can sit back a little bit and
Just stick with the game plan.
able to limit Robeson. But I don't think they want Robeson to run at him
Right.
as much. So I think they want to keep the ball out of his feet.
Besides
as much as
that
possible.
one shot on goal, they've been
I mean,
pretty
Teddy,
good about
he did play
dispossessing
He
them.
did play that nice ball in
Right.
to Scarvel, but
Right.
other than that, they have been able to limit them a little bit. Piazza controlling the ball now. He's able to hold it up well. Sends it back out to George.
Good composure here from Fairview.
Yeah, it's some good ball movement. Januso isn't quite able to keep the
Sneaked
ball
out of
in
there.
bounds. Just kind of sneaked out of bounds. It'll be a Hickory thrown on the far side. Another substitution for the Hornets.
No subs for Fairview yet.
Kozak comes out of the game. Looks like Hickory's just
Keeping their guys fresh.
keeping their guys fresh. This is an interesting strategy. We don't really see it much with teams like Fairview and Mercyhurst.
Right.
Hickory sends it long for Robeson, but Noble controls. Clears the danger. It'll be a Fairview throw-in after deflecting off of Robeson.
Fairview looks good early.
Yeah, they look comfortable. I mean, we said that it's huge in this game. You know, Hickory might have a chip on their shoulder, but what they lack in this game is experience, and Fairview has tons of it in this game.
Right.
Good pressure from Hickory forces a throw-in on theirs in the far side of the field. We see a quick double substitution for the Hornets again. See Logan Gordon leave the game.
In favor of... Is that Scarvel?
Yeah, Scarvel's back in the game.
Just giving their guys a quick breather.
Yeah, just to get some fresh legs in and out.
Right.
Hickory working the ball
bit of
over
pressure
to
here from
Robeson.
Really good play.
Yeah,
from
good
Kissel.
play from Kissel there to get
Clean.
Yeah, force Lucas Jones off the ball. A couple appeals for a penalty, but he kind of just slipped it more than
Right.
anything. Fairview hasn't quite cleared the danger yet, but George is there to head the ball up the field. Now Hickory will send it back in long. Scarvel kind of overjumps that
Nice
one, and
play from
McCall's
Corey
able
there.
to get around him. Nice work from McCall again. A little pressure coming from Hickory, but Fairview's keeping composed in the back. George gets around Scarvel very nicely there. Scarvel loses his shoe, actually. So George...
Little
out of
good
his
action
shoes.
there from
Yeah.
McCall and George.
Now Piazza's got something cooking here. Gets around the one defender.
Nice turn. Let
Nice
it fly.
turn.
Let it fly.
Lets it fly.
Nice
Comfortable-
idea.
Yeah,
Nice idea from
Comfortable
Aiden.
for Hudson again.
Right.
Doesn't really place it, but on target.
He's been getting them.
Testing the keeper. Getting the defense.
He's got a strong leg,
Getting them tired.
Right. Really applying that pressure.
Jan heads the ball back into Scott. Scott's going to use his pace here on the right side of the field. Tries to get around French. Tries to cross it in.
Good idea.
Yeah, deflects off French. Will be another corner kick.
We got another corner.
Dangerous spot. As proven
See
already
if
by
we
Drew
can
Smith.
capitalize again.
Maybe Drew Smith can get a second goal right off the corner kick. It'd be pretty wild.
That would be impressive.
I mean, what helped him is that the wind is blowing from the
Right.
south, so
You got a lot of bend
you
there.
got a lot of bend on it. So
Let's see what
Hudson
they're
will
trying to
probably
do
be a
here.
little more aware here.
Put in the air.
Ball goes in.
Nice play from Aiden.
Yeah, good
but
play from Piazza. Just kind of heads it down and deflects off a Hickory defender. Comfortable for Hudson again.
Good pressure though.
Yeah, it's a good cross in from Smith too.
Gotta keep Hickory
Piazza's
on
the
their
target
toes.
man. Target man
Right.
on those crosses.
He is one of Fairview's bigger players, and he
Yeah.
can get up there. He can jump.
Howells wins the header. Is able to bounce it off the back of a Hickory player. Go out for a Fairview throw on the far side.
Nice little turn there from
Yeah,
Scott.
good work from Scott to get around French. Now he'll try to cross it in again.
Nice idea. Good punch
Punched
out.
away by
Rebound.
rebound.
Is he gonna go in?
Goes in!
Goal!
Oh my God! Drew Smith again
That
for the Tigers. Drew Smith on the double.
little deflection
Took a
there.
deflection. Hudson came up to punch the ball away. Rebound fell to Smith. Smith took an effort, deflects off, and kind of loops
How
over
about that?
Hudson
Drew
in the
Smith
back of
had
the net.
himself a game.
Drew Smith with two pretty unorthodox goals.
Right.
But
He's
he's
gotten
on the
some good
he's on the
bounces.
double Fairview up 2-0, 16 minutes left in the first half.
It's a good punch out from Hudson. Just no Hickory players there.
Great start from the Tigers.
Right.
They can they can ease themselves into this game now.
Good. 2-0 with 16 left in the
first. Now these 16 minutes are going to be huge. They're going to want to keep Hickory off the board here.
Right. Can't let one.
Yeah,
let
can't
a
let
little cheap one up.
Yeah, can't let them go into the half with some momentum.
Hickory's proven they can score.
Yep. But Fairview looking very comfortable in the back. Kesapucci intercepts in the midfield. Now he's got a little room in front of him.
A little pressure here from Hickory. Good play by Richie.
Yeah, Bjarman collects comfortably. And puts it on the floor. Just going to try to kill a little time. Send the ball up the field.
Good idea.
Won by Kesapucci, but kind of just rolls over for Januso. And Januso's going to send the ball along. Headed away by the Hickory defender.
Play from Howells.
Yeah, Howell's able to win the second ball. A little slip by the Hickory defender, but...
Good control from Fairview here. Good control.
Fairview's comfortable now. They look comfortable. Both teams looked a little jumpy in the first 5 minutes.
Using his pace there.
Yeah, McCall trying to get around the defender.
He's going to send it in.
Cross. Good cross from McCall.
Good idea.
Play. That's the win there. That doesn't really favor a left-footed crosser like McCall.
Right. Kind of just hung out on him.
If he's not able to get a bend on it, it's not going to curve in. It's just going to go wide.
Plus, he had a little tough angle there.
Yeah, unlucky for McCall there, but good work.
Go.
Fairview's really hammering this Hickory defense, and I think head coach Michael Pascarella is going to make a lot of substitutions for his defenders because they're going to be tired.
I think that Fairview's ability to keep Hickory's offense in check has kind of affected the defense in a way.
Got some room, tries to send it out wide. Morelli is able to dispossess. Good work from Morelli there. That's a crucial interception. Hickory clears the danger.
Proven he's a great player.
Roll out of play for, all-state selection in 2019. Roll out of play for a Fairview throw on the far side of the field. That's a foul. Plays advantage. Fairview still on the ball.
Another one?
And that's a foul, yep.
Hickory getting
Hickory getting a little more aggressive, trying to pressure Fairview off the ball, stop any kind of counterattacks. They're going to use the size to their advantage. Fairview has a free kick about 40 yards out. Take it quick. Over to McCall. McCall.
Good fight from McCall
works it
there.
Around, tries to work it around.
Good clear from Randy.
Yeah, good pressure from McCall.
Right. Gonna see a lot of that from Randy tonight. They've been doing it a lot this season.
And they've got a throw in on their side of the field. 13 minutes left in this one. Still 2-0 Fairview.
Nice little throw in from McCall there.
Yeah, McCall tries to find George.
Spot.
Randy will clear the ball again. Be another throw in the same exact spot. And Colin Smith with some interplay. Work the ball around to George.
Nice idea to reverse field there.
Good switch over to Januso. A lot of pressure coming from Hickory now.
Januso
good turn from Januso.
He's going to.
He's going to send the ball in.
Really good idea.
Good cross
really
from
good
Januso.
idea.
Good work from Hudson.
Really good play from Hudson.
Able to collect the ball out of the air, especially because Smith and Yon were crashing in on that back post. Hudson's been putting in some work today. The 2 goals that have been conceded by him have been very unlucky.
Right.
For any goalkeeper.
Almost not even his fault.
Yeah, he's been playing very well.
That second one just took a bad bounce for him.
Yeah, took a bad bounce.
Good bounce for Fairview, but...
Yeah, lucky bounce for Fairview.
Right.
We know that in the District 10 Championship, don't we? Hickory
We've had history.
Works the ball around. The defense now, they're trying to just enjoy a little bit of possession, but Fairview is relentless. Scarvell on the ball now for Hickory. Tries to send Robeson in, who hasn't much to do so far. And George will clear the ball with ease. Howells clears his line, and now Scott's got some room in front of him. He's on a breakaway. Hudson comes out. Oh, Hudson can't quite get it. He's able to disrupt the path a little bit. He'll go out of play for
really dangerous there from Hudson.
Yeah. Oh, he did good to get off his line.
He made the play.
He was able to kind of. He didn't really get the
desired
outcome.
He's an aggressive goalie.
But he's able to get the ball in danger.
Nice
crossing from Januso. Piazza. Ooh, Piazza gets up there. Good battle from Hudson and Piazza. Right. Hudson wins that round.
Almost looked like Hudson almost pulled him down, but I'm not sure. I
think
he both going up for it.
He'll never get a penalty for that either. Right. Keeper usually is allowed to
Keeper gets the benefit of the doubt.
He's allowed to throw some elbows in there. Morelli wins the ball in the midfield. And now Scarvell on the ball now. Dispossessed by McCall. Scarvell still on the ball, but McCall
really fighting.
Wins that battle.
Really fighting.
Robeson comes back to help out Scarvell. Now gets Pucci on the ball.
Paul works hard.
Switches the ball around. Dispossessed by Howells, though. And now a lot of space. Hickory only is playing 2 defenders now. They really need to get back in this game.
Right.
So it's no surprise that they're sending everyone forward. But they're susceptible to breakaways right now.
They are. Those counterattacks might be.
And Fairview is just too composed at the back. right now.
They're not giving Hickory anything.
They're not giving Hickory too much. Ooh, a little, as we say that, Noble isn't quite able to get the ball up the field.
Yet again,
But
midfielders
Smith,
dispossess
Smith
them.
dispossesses. And now
Nice
Fairview's
play
got something
from
rolling.
Eli.
Smith on the left side. Tries to keep it in bounds. Does so. That was not out of bounds, sir, but whatever.
Slipped a bit.
It'll be a Hickory throwing on the near side of the field.
Fairview again just won't let him get anything.
Relentless. McCall clears his lines.
McCall's been very good tonight.
Yeah, he's been great.
really solid. Getting Hickory off the ball, it's been huge.
Fairview working the ball around. Janusa on the right side. Nice little 1-2-3 action with the right side for the Tigers.
He's going to use the
Scott's
pace.
gonna use his pace. Gets around the defender. Defender
Really
does
good play
well.
from
Yeah,
Hickory
good play from
defender.
Hickory.
It's gonna be a
goal
goal
kick
kick
too. Yeah.
Seeing the
Yeah.
refs' calls on those, I was
Yeah.
expecting a corner, but
Yeah.
looked like Zach just kind of heavy touch at the
Another
end.
double substitution for the Hornets. Looks like they're just going to keep rotating the same few guys out as
Right.
Scarvell leaves the game again in favor of Lucas Jones. And it looks like Morelli's going to move up top.
Lucas Jones, a freshman, playing a big game.
Morelli's going to move up top. They really need a goal here.
Right.
So Morelli moves up. Hickory trying to grab a goal before halftime. 10 minutes left in this one. Still 2-0 Fairview. But again, the midfield intercepting. Now Scott has some room in front of him.
Let fly.
Couldn't get around Evangelista there. It's good pressure from Morelli, but Nathan George is composed. And Janusa works the ball around. Good fake.
Nice idea.
Good ball in, but
Just a little far.
Yeah, just a little too far for Piazza. Hudson collects pretty easily.
Again, it might have sailed on him a little
Yeah.
bit with this.
With the wind.
Yeah.
Blowing. They got the wind at their backs. That'll be an advantage for Hickory in the second half.
Right.
Hudson slices his goal kick.
We got a foul.
Yeah,
on
I think
Jan.
Howells just Jan or Howells just gets called for a little shove in the back. Hickory will have a free kick about the halfway line.
Been an eventful first half.
Yeah, it really has been. After a kind of
A little bit of a
toss
slow
up
start.
play, it's a
yeah.
slow start for both teams the first 5 minutes, just probably
kinda
shaking
little-
off the nerves. Long ball in for Hickory. Robeson skips it on.
This is where he's dangerous.
Yeah, this is where
Really
he's
good
dangerous,
play from
but
Fairview's
good
defense. to
block
reflect
from Kissel, and
that. Now
Howells clears the danger.
counterattack
Now
here.
here comes the counterattack. Here comes Aiden Piazza.
Boys, Aiden quick.
Good work from the
You combine Aiden and
Evangelista.
Zach's pace up there.
Hudson isn't really quite able to clear the ball all the way upfield to get Fairview throw-in.
He's had trouble with the goal kicks. And,
Yeah.
And those
Again, wind's
clearances.
blowing in. That
Right.
doesn't help.
It's kind of knocking it down.
It's not super windy out, but it is affecting as Fairview takes a throw-in over here.
It's a distinctive one-way
Yeah.
wind.
Good work from Howells.
Oh, nice.
That's some excellent work
Touch
from
and go
Howells.
there.
Ooh,
Good idea
Jan-
from Eli.
Jan tries to find a pass through. Maybe Howells would continue his run, but no one was really there. It'll be a comfortable collection for Hudson.
Wind just
Yeah,
knocks it down.
you can see it just knock it down. He'll have some better luck with that in the second half. A little miscommunication from McCall and Kissel. Good pressure from Robeson. Morelli's
nice
able to
header
flick it
from
on
Morelli.
to Morelli, but
That was a really good play
good,
from Morelli.
Good play from Morelli. Good ball into Robeson, but Fairview defense recovers and is
Just
able
couldn't
to
capitalize on.
force Robinson off the ball.
Kind of took a tough bounce on Robeson.
Yeah. And now DeArmond sends ball up the field for Piazza. And the loose ball will fall to Scott.
Fairview can sneak one out
Oh, yeah.
at the end of the first half.
Yeah, they can go in with a 3-0 lead. That would be huge.
Get some insurance.
Oh, for sure.
Really good
Working the
luck.
ball
I really
around
like
now.
Fairview's.
Enjoying their possession.
I like their passing here.
Yeah. Hickory has no choice but to sit deep as Janusa plays one into Piazza.
It's going to get a
Send it
bounce.
out wide to Scott.
Another
Scott's-
heavy touch. It's going to get a
Yeah,
corner.
heavy touch. He'll get a corner. Good on Scott to keep that in play. It was a bit of a heavy touch on him.
Right. Kind of just hit it right into the Hickory defender and got a good
Smith
bounce.
will have another corner for the Tigers, their 5th of the match.
See what happens here. Anything can happen on the corner.
Most of these corners have been dangerous for Fairview. Smith whips it in again. It's on target again.
Really good
But
punch. from
Hudson, yeah, it clears the danger this time around.
Rebound here.
McCall sends it back in. A little deflect out.
Good idea from
throw-in.
McCall.
Yeah, I like that from McCall.
Just
send
catch
it
him
in.
off guard there. Just kind of
Didn't get
they
a
got
lot
their
of power
momentum
on it.
going the other way.
Now George will have the ball for the Tigers.
Yeah, I kind of stayed low on
Good
him.
work from McCall. Doesn't quite able to reach Jan. Piazza turns 180 degrees, takes a shot. Kind of fumbled a little bit by Hudson, but he keeps it in front of him.
That
Comfortable
turned
save.
and just let it fly
Yeah,
from Aiden.
that was, but very reminiscent.
Looking pretty good.
Owls can almost get on a breakaway there. But Fairview retains possession. Very reminiscent of the 2014 World Cup. Colombian James Rodriguez, who had the goal of the year with that little 180 turn and volley.
More
Jan
pressure from Fairview.
Sends Scott through. Scott's got a breakaway here. Scott with a shot.
Nice.
Comfortable save for Hudson, but the danger's not quite clear yet.
Hudson really likes that punch out.
Yeah.
Might
He
prove
needs,
to hurt him.
he needs to start collecting the ball, but that was hit pretty hard at him. So
Good composure here from Fairview. Kind of
Moving the ball,
reset.
not getting too antsy, just sending the ball back in. For
And that's
fun.
their MO. That's what they
Yeah,
do.
they're calm and composed in the offensive third. We'll go out for a Fairview throw on the far side of the field.
Hickory's aggressive. They're definitely tough on the ball.
Fairview switching the ball around. We'll call it a lot of space in front of him. It's
Let's
around
try to stay
Randy.
inside.
Finds it. Ooh,
Good
Scott was
ball
there.
from
Scott was
McCullough.
there on the back post. But
Just kind of, it skipped on him a little.
skipped on him. We'll go out to play for a
Good idea from McCullough. Real good
throw
idea.
in, I believe. Should be a
We
throw
got
in. I don't think that ever. Quadruple substitution for the Hornets here. See the same players kind of coming back into the game.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be a throw in on the far side for Hickory. They did not fall out of bounds for a goal kick. 4 minutes left in the half. Fairview looks to hold this lead or even extend it, and Hickory looks to get back into this game and carry a little momentum into halftime. But right now, it's all Fairview.
Fairview's got to stay aggressive, but they also got to be, their composed team.
They
that
got to be
are.
careful in the back too. You can't.
Right.
They can't be hungered for goals.
Can't
when
give
they're
up any
already up.
cheap ones,
Yeah. Ooh, Piazza tries to
which Fairview doesn't usually give up.
tries to feint a run, but no one was in behind him. Hudson will collect. Hudson clears the ball up the field.
I think experience is playing a bit of a role
it's
here
been
too,
playing a
because
huge
Fairview's
factor. Hickory
this
looks.
all
Hickory
these
looks-
Fairview players,
Yeah.
minus Janusa, have played in games like this before.
And Janusa looks very comfortable.
Right,
today.
he does.
I'm very impressed.
He's been comfortable all year.
Tries to send Scott long, but
That
Scott
wind again,
Yeah,
but
just overhit it a little bit.
Fairview's experience just being in these type of games,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just
Yeah, big. They're a big game team.
looming large right now over Hickory.
Good work from Howells. Now Piazza's got something going here. Cleared away by Austin Garrett, but not totally.
Yet.
Hickory staying a little more composed in the back as Arendi clears his lines. Now Scarvell will try to get something going, but McCall is able to dispossess him. Robeson wins the ball over to Gesupucci. Gesupucci will send it long for Morelli. He's going to try to get something going, but it's another
Morelli's-
Gesupucci now
His passing
tries
is
to
good.
find a pass, but
Morelli
Howells
likes
intercepts.
using his
Howells
head.
plays it long, tries to find Scott, but Evangelista is there first. We'll go out for a Fairview throw on the far side of the field.
Hickory just can't hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't keep it in their possession.
A little pressure from Hickory causes Morelli to dispossess the ball, and now Hickory's got something going here with some numbers forward.
Good deflection there
Good
from
deflection
George.
there from George, yeah. Comfortable
that
for
off the
Fairview
line.
again. McCall will send it long for
Good
Scott.
idea.
Again, wind's kind of hurting them.
mean,
That's actually going to be dangerous for Fairview in the second half
It's
because
just-
the wind can bring those
right.
balls in
It's just
when,
sailing.
when Scott's taking those runs,
Right.
especially if Hudson starts overreading them. Scott's offside here, yeah.
Tough play there. From
So
Scott. He's
Hickory
gonna
will
be
definitely
fine.
have an advantage with the wind at their back in the second half. But
Right.
those balls that they've been sending in with Hickory only playing two defenders back trying to get a goal, they won't carry over to
Right.
Hudson.
We'll see how Fairview plays in the second half. They recognize that, kind of maybe sit
Yeah.
back more than they are
Yeah, and they'll definitely look to defend their lead, especially
Right.
if they can go into the half
with another one.
with maybe even a third goal here as
Right.
Piazza works ball up the field. Good composure there from Austin Garrett, who sends the ball long for Robeson. Robeson flicks it on to Morelli.
nice cut.
Morelli gets around. Noble, that's going to be a penalty kick. Yep.
They're going to be forgetting.
Yeah, Richie Jarmett
Good play from Richard.
just cuts off Morelli. Morelli gets behind Noble.
This would be huge for Hickory.
And Richie Jarmett's going to receive a yellow card for his challenge.
Is he allowed to stay on?
Yeah, he's allowed to stay on. Goalkeeper's allowed to stay on. Paul Morelli will have a penalty kick here for the Hornets.
Go, Richie.
This is what we said. They steal a goal
Right.
here. I mean, this was pretty preventable. Let's see if Richie Jarman can come up big with a save here. Morelli looks to get Hickory on the board and carry some momentum into halftime.
He's got
Oh, he buries it. Gets Richie Jarman leading the wrong way. Hickory gets a much-needed goal going into halftime.
not much Richie can do there.
Yeah, just guesses the wrong way. Morelli gets him
All
leading.
state player.
Yeah,
I mean,
buries it too. Very composed. Hickory has Fairview's lead 2-1 with a minute and a half left off of a penalty kick from Paul Morelli. Not the best challenge from Richie Jarman.
Fairview needs to stay composed here.
Morelli gets around Noble, and Richie just kind of takes him out as Morelli kind of gets around.
I don't know what's going on here. Refs are talking. Got a little speed here or what?
Minute and a half to go. I think Fairview will try to get back to that 2-goal lead. Try to squeeze a goal before halftime.
Not sure what was going on there, but
Yeah.
refs
Game's
are
back
sorting something
underway.
out.
And Fairview will try to get back to that 2-goal lead.
Fairview needs to stay composed
Stay
here.
composed here. Yeah, they can't get too
Give
jumpy.
up another cheap one. Tough play from Richie. He's kind of caught in between. And
Throw in on the far side of the field.
what would you have done as a goalkeeper there, Ned? You have experience.
Same thing.
Same thing.
I mean, he did all he could. He
Right.
got in front of Morelli. He was just very composed to get around the keeper. And in
Right.
that position, he's going to go to the ground no matter what.
1 minute left in the half.
I mean, Morelli would have had a clear path at the goal
Oh, yeah, he would
anyways.
have been. That's also why Diarman got the yellow card. He's obstructing a
Right.
obvious goal scoring up here. Nice flick from Jesupucci. But Noble.
Nice play from Noble.
Yeah, Noble is comfortable.
Fairview
Ball's
gotta
just
get
kind
out
of
there.
bouncing around here. And now they're going to get called for a foul. Another dangerous free kick. Morelli can hit him
Fairview needs to
from
calm down
about
a little bit here.
30 yards
Calm down.
out. Get in front of it. Kill some time. 30 seconds left. Morelli going to try to go into the game tied off another set piece. Morelli with a cross.
Nice idea, but Richie handles
No
it.
one really threatening.
I don't know why he didn't take a
Fairview's
shot
just
there.
going to slow it down and end this half before Hickory can carry too much momentum.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And that'll be the half. Fairview
Yeah.
up 2-1 in this District 10 final.
Hickory's got a little momentum. going into the half.
Comfortable the entire time, and that is what head coach Sonny Vidakovic did not want to happen. Was for
Big slip up at the end.
Hickory to steal a goal. Yeah, a bit of a slip up by Justin Noble and Richie Diarman.
Fairview's proven they can be composed though, and they just gotta.
Yeah, this isn't uncharted territory, but Hickory's got to feel good getting that goal
Right.
before halftime, and now they're gonna have the wind at their backs.
You know, when Hickory starts scoring, floodgates might open.
Yeah, they might open.
Fairview's got to keep them at bay.
I think this is going to be much needed halftime talk for
Right.
the Tigers to be able to calm down a little bit. They were comfortable, and Hickory got in and stole a goal.
Yeah.
And they stole a goal against the run of play. Right call from the ref. You know, there was nothing bad about it.
Right.
But they stole a goal. I mean, they just going against the grain of play. They were able to do a nice little 1-2 combo with
Yeah.
Morelli and Robeson, and Morelli drew the penalty kick and finished.
We'll come back to you after halftime.
We will come back to you after halftime before the second half kicks off.
Coach goes, "How's it going up there, Vin Scully?" I think I could make a career.
We're the equivalent of, we're the soccer equivalent of Vince Scully. We welcome you back to Fairview on this beautiful fall evening. This
Eventful first half.
District 10 championship game between the Fairview Tigers and the Hickory Hornets. Fairview raced out to a 2-0 lead after about 20-ish minutes, and were able to hold on until goalkeeper Richard Yarman gave away a penalty that Paul Morelli buried with ease, good composure.
Not really in doubt.
Yeah,
I would
never
say,
really in
'cause
doubt.
He is a very talented player.
Good player, a lot of composure. Fairview will get the second half on their way. They're going to need a goal here. First 10 minutes are huge for both teams.
Right.
Hickory will look to try and steal another goal to
Fairview's gonna want to put it away early.
tie this game up. Or
try to put it away
Fairview's
early.
going to want to establish their dominance in this game because they have been dominant the entire time. That goal was definitely, for Hickory, was definitely against the run of play. Very unlucky for Fairview to concede there. Piazza will get the game underway. Unchanged starting 11 for both teams.
And about to go off.
Referee's
Here
ready
we
to
go.
go, and here we go. One more half till Fairview are crowned district champions, or Hickory might be able to pull some sort of miracle here.
It's not out of reach, though.
Not out of reach, but with the way they were playing earlier,
Right.
it looked like it was out of reach.
You can only get so many cheap ones.
Yeah. Fairview working the ball around, but Hickory is trying to carry the momentum that they had.
Nice little touch and go there from Ferguson.
Now Morelli's in
Beautiful
here,
ball.
gets around, Noble just sends it wide. That's dangerous. 30 seconds in and a half, and Hickory already has a
there.
chance. Fairview needs to calm down here a little bit. Morelli does well to get around Noble.
Really,
Sends it
really
over the
upset with
bar.
himself there. He had it.
Yeah, he had a great opportunity
He
to
had
tie
a
this
really
game
good
up.
chance. Fairview gets it back. Let's see how they handle the wind here coming at
Yeah,
them
wind
now.
coming at them this half.
You can see the flags.
That'll be a bit of an advantage for Hickory. Doesn't seem to be a
So it's a
problem for
pretty decent kick
Yarman.
on it.
Hits it low. If you hit
Right.
it into the wind like that.
A stinger, like golf. We got a foul
That's
there.
a foul there on Piazza by
Kozad kind of
Kozad, yeah.
pleading to the ref there, but
surprised he got away without a yellow there. That was like his
kind of flying out of control.
fourth foul of the game. So Fairview works the ball around. They're going to want to get a goal here
Tough
early in
touch
this
up
game.
before.
Yeah,
Got to maintain possession.
Hickory looks a little better. I think the goal really helped Hickory settle into this game, and they look a little more comfortable in these first minute and a half here.
Ref corrects the call there. Initially given to Hickory,
Yeah, it'll
but
be a Fairview throw-in. The linesman got it right. Overrules the middle official. Be a throw-in on the far side of the field.
maybe Mirzet's giving him the business like last
Yeah.
year. Ooh,
Work
got
from
up on the
Kissel
face there from
yeah.
Kissel.
Holds the ball too long. He's dispossessed by Morelli. And now Robeson has some space in front of him. He tries to lay it off to Arendi, but
Howell's cut off his line a little bit.
Howell's cut it off. Didn't really was just rolling out of bounds. Good pressure from Morelli to get the ball to play. Be a Fairview throw in again on the near side of
I
the
think
field.
putting Morelli up has really helped
Yeah,
Hickory.
putting him up top. Him and Robeson have had much more to do than they did in the first 25 minutes before Morelli came up top.
Quick throw in there.
Yeah, quick throw. He's able to
Nice
get
turn.
around Noble, flicks it up over Noble. Noble's going to pressure him a
He's
little
going
bit
back turn.
here.
He's going back turn.
Still got the ball here. Gets
Nice
around
shadow
Noble.
from Noble.
Yeah, good work from Noble. Forces Morelli to take a cross, and Bjarment collects pretty easily, but he had Robeson coming in on the back post there.
Richie's just got to settle in. He's kind of
Yeah.
got to forget about that.
Yeah,
he's got to forget about the
short,
PK.
Short memory here for Bjarment about the PK. There's nothing
He's got
much
to just
he
let
could
it
have
go
done.
and just play his game.
Nothing much else he could have done there.
Hickory
Fairview.
likes that back tap.
Yeah. Fairview trying to enjoy some possession here. And Smith works the ball up the field to Piazza.
Is he going to track it down?
Yeah, gets the stays
Kept
in
it in
bounds.
bounds.
Ooh, referee says otherwise.
Bit of a
It'll
late
be a
call.
Hickory throw-in. Fairview needs to run at these defenders. They've been obviously the better team so far,
Right.
but Hickory are still in this game.
Testament to Hickory. I mean,
Yeah,
they're a solid team.
They're doing what they can. They came with a game plan, and it's
Right. It
it's going
started
about-
working near the end of that
It's
first
going about
half.
as well as they would hope. And then maybe they wanted to limit the damage.
I
in
made
the
a
first
little
half.
tweak with putting their
Morelli up
two
top.
studs up top.
Ooh, a little
Morelli and
misplay
Robeson.
by the defender. Now Fairview's got something going here. Scott tries
They
to
got
get out. Ooh.
Tough call there.
Gets a foul right outside the box. That's a tough call on Kozad. It'll be a very dangerous free kick for for Drew Smith here, right on top of the
Scott got lucky there with that foul.
right on top of the semicircle. This will be about
Hickory fans.
25 yards out. Yeah, a
Voice
lot of
their displeasure.
lot of protests from the head coach and the Hickory fans here. Now Drew Smith will try to get his
take a
third
direct
goal
shot.
of the game. This will be
See
a
if he gets the hat trick.
see if Smith can get the hat trick here, and Fairview can get a goal in these first 5 minutes.
See how this wind knocks it down.
That's true.
It's really short though, so it might not affect it too much.
Smith, ooh, off the crossbar.
Really good idea from
Good
Smith.
take from Smith.
Just
Doesn't
unlucky a
get
bit.
down enough.
Very
Unlucky for Smith.
Oh, was that close?
A couple inches lower, and he's got a hat trick, and Fairview up 3-1. Fairview now working the ball around here now is Kissel.
I don't think Hudson had much of a chance if that drops.
Oh, no. Kissel is dispossessed by Jones. And McCall will send the ball long.
Good composure
Skip
from
over.
Fairview.
Scott uses his pace to get around, let it rip Scott.
Oh,
What is that? From Zach Scott. Excellent work to
Nice
get around
play
the
from
defender.
Scott there.
Fairview gets a much needed goal, goes up 3-1, extends back to that 2-goal lead.
Nice play
Fairview
from
3, Hickory 1. Good work from Zach Scott. Excellent finish. That is textbook.
finish from
That's a
Scott.
textbook crossbody finish. Fairview gets a much needed goal.
Bit of a
5 minutes
misplay
and
there
a half.
from Hickory.
Yeah.
Ran right through to Zach.
Take advantage of the mistakes.
How about
Zach
that?
Scott scores.
Very needed that.
Fairview needs
Really
that one,
needed
yeah.
that.
3-1, back to the 2-goal lead. Hickory gets things back underway. They're gonna
Hickory using that wind.
use that win to their advantage.
Richie's got to be careful with that bounce.
Especially with the win.
I think,
Comfortable
I
for him,
think he's
though.
got it, though. I
There
think he's
wasn't
okay.
really anybody threatening. It looked like it would have gone
Right.
out of play anyway.
Yeah. I don't think that was tracking towards the goal much.
Now Fairview will look to try again. Set the tone here.
Richie's got to see it. Knocks it
You have,
down.
been, you have been dominating this game.
Man, that was a
Make
great
the
goal
make
from
the score
Scott.
make the scoreline show it. Yeah, that was an excellent finish.
Really nice to keep it on the ground. Kind of eliminate that.
Ooh, a little
Win
miscommunication
factor.
from Howells and McCall. And now
Shit,
Morelli
Morelli.
flicks it on to Robeson, who takes a shot after receiving some pressure from Kissel. We're pretty comfortable for DeArmond.
Man, Morelli's
That
passing.
stuff,
is
that stuff,
impressive.
yeah. That stuff. That's why he's all state. That's why he's an all state midfielder.
He has so
That
much
kind
control.
of stuff right there is what Fairview needs to avoid.
Right.
They can very easily sneak a goal here.
Richie keeps it low there.
Or else Fairview just needs to start outscoring Hickory.
Right. Which we don't want to get into a shootout. That's not really our game.
Yeah.
That's Hickory's game.
Yeah. A little misplay here. Good work from Orendi to clear that ball. Good tackle from him. And Fairview holding the ball a little better here now versus the first 4 minutes.
Hickory staying aggressive.
Yeah, Hickory staying aggressive. Smith plays the ball all the way back to DeArmond.
So Fairview's keeping pretty composed.
DeArmond sends it
For the most
on the
part.
ground. Gaspucci's able to keep it under control. It's dispossessed by Smith.
Good idea by McCall there.
McCall plays
Kind
it
of get
long
it
to
out.
Scott. And Scott gets around the defender again. Skovad
another
needs to be
turn.
careful here. Skovad's on like 5 fouls. I think the next one the ref's not going to tolerate. And Scott's penalized for his
I
aggressiveness.
like the aggression though from
Yeah.
Scott. I like it
Good free kick for Hickory down in the
because he can combine his speed with a
Yeah.
little bit of,
he's
legal
dangerous.
push and shove.
Yeah, just some good aggression. As Hickory's moving the ball up here on the left side. Orendi
Dangerous right
sends the
there.
ball in over to Robeson. Now Robeson will try to take
Nice
a shot,
play
get
from
blocked
Corey.
from McCall. And try to send it back in.
Corey's been impressive tonight.
George clears the ball. Danger
Got
not
a
gone
hand?
yet. Yeah, it might have been a handball.
On Eli, but
Eli.
Might have
Oh,
whiffed it.
that's.
no call there
that,
from-
no, that's a red. That is a dangerous foul. The ref needs to get this game under control.
Getting chippy now.
Januso's called for a foul. That is a red card. He went in studs up.
Flying slide tackle.
He flew into that tackle. I don't know how he didn't call that. Hickory will have a free kick about 40 yards out after a foul on Januso.
We don't want to see it get chippy. Ref's got to.
Ankle right in shin.
It's a tough.
Right into his shin.
Kept it low there,
Yeah, I
but
can't clear the first line as Jan clears the ball away. Hickory sends
Play
it back
from
in,
Orendi.
flicks it over to Vespucci, who's going to finish.
great play from Randy there.
Yeah, Orendi's able to get the ball in to Vespucci, and he gets it off the post and in. That's a goal for Hickory. It'll be 3-2 Fairview. Hickory's
Forward is number 8, Antonio Giusepucci.
back where they started. 3-2, 1-goal lead. Fairview needs to
Settle
calm
down.
down here. Hickory is in this game again. Fairview's going to want to get a goal here.
Fairview's all right.
They just need to enjoy some possession. They haven't enjoyed as much possession as they did in the first 40 minutes.
Man, I mean they're all
That was
over.
excellent work from George to get around all those, though.
Hickory.
get called for a foul.
Refs gotta get Hickory under
Should
control.
have kept playing the advantage. Tries to take a quick free kick over to McCall. He gets flagged for a handball.
He's getting real chippy right now.
Yeah.
Hickory's getting real chippy.
Well, they're getting aggressive. That's what they came here to do. And George clears his lines.
Play from George. Turn back.
Good work from Don there. Good ball around, gets Pucci.
Nice idea from George.
No one really running on top of that.
Right.
Piazza was a little too far away for that one, but he hustles. But Arendi just lets it roll out of play for Hickory, throwing on the far side of the field. You'll see a substitution for the Hornets here. First of the half. Well, we knew we'd see goals in this game. We've got 5 so far. And there's no telling what the last 30 minutes will entail in this one.
Right. Hopefully the refs get a bit under control and kind of...
Yeah.
I mean, Hickory's being aggressive. That's kind of... appears to be their game, but...
A bit of a misplay by Hickory in the midfield. Now Piazza's going to play it over to Howells. Howells tries to find a pass. Sends it back. A little
bit of indecision
miscommunication,
there.
Yeah. But Fairview.
Good composure.
Possession.
Nice chip.
Ooh.
Nope.
Howells tries to send the ball in over to Smith or Piazza. Doesn't get a curl on it.
Don't know if
Hudson-
Aiden thought he was offsides or not
Hudson
there,
collects
but
pretty handily, yeah.
I think it just kind
He
of...
just overran him.
Yep.
Now Robeson has the ball up. Isn't able to control it. Now Smith gets the ball. It's cleared away by Hickory. Now Morelli flicks it on to Robeson. Danger's still not quite clear. He tries to send it in. George clears his lines. Sarvelli sends it back in over to Giusepucci. Good pressure from Howells, but Giusepucci's still on the ball. Played.
Nice play from Corey there.
He'll play
Get that away.
Sailor out wide, but Corey's able
Nice
to get
play.
it away.
Go,
Now,
Corey.
Corey McCall's got some room in front of him. He'll send it long.
Good idea, but just
Good
skip
idea.
through.
Skipped over Piazza.
Look how effortless that is with that win.
Yeah.
And that's what Fairview is doing.
Good work from DeArmond to collect that
Nice quick
loose
play.
ball. Get the ball moving quick.
Got one on.
And Fairview just needs to kind of calm down here. Januso sends
Really
it
nice
long,
ball there.
Lets it skip over to Howells. Good work from Piazza. Now Howells gets around. Rendi shoots it. He'll get a free kick on the top of the box.
There we go.
Dangerous spot. Howells was fouled.
Nice idea from Howells there.
Actually, that was Smith who drew the foul there.
That was great from Aiden.
Yeah, that was good from Aiden. That was
Good
good.
way to keep those
Good to let
defenders
it
on
skip
him.
on, yeah. Another free kick here for the Tigers for Drew Smith to take from about
See if Smith can capitalize.
25 yards out. This is a tougher angle for him to shoot, but we'll see what he can do. He might just try to find
Might chip it in.
Might try to find the head
Chip
of
it in,
Piazza
try to get someone.
or Jan here.
Nice
Took
idea.
a shot.
Goal!
Oh,
Boy,
Drew
Drew
Smith!
Smith!
That's a hat trick.
Hat-trick for
A
Drew
performance
Smith.
that he will remember.
Attaboy.
Hits the crossbar on the first free kick and buries the second one near post.
Drew Smith having the
Hudson
game
did
of
not
his life right
quite read
now.
it. Drew Smith, have a day. 4-2 Fairview. 28 minutes left to go. Back to that 2-goal lead.
Here we go, Drew.
That's an excellent free kick.
That was really good.
I
really good placement there.
I really thought he was just gonna whip it in and
try to get a header.
And I think Hudson did too, because he snuck it into that far post or that
I
near
don't think
post.
Hudson was expecting that.
Whew, what a finish from Drew Smith.
Great
3 goals
play.
for him on the day. Hickory gets the game back underway. 4-2 Fairview.
This is where Fairview needs to
28 minutes left. Yeah, they need to calm down. Do
need to
not
calm down and keep Hickory from just answering right
Try
away.
to hold them off, get them off the score sheet for 10 minutes here. And maybe grab another goal. Get a 3-goal lead.
It's all about chewing clock at this point.
Oh, exactly. I don't think they're going to want to let Hickory get back in this game. And they're going to want to kill some time.
We've seen one of these high-scoring games again.
Oh, yeah.
That Hickory's
Pretty
been
rare
involved
for
in.
a Fairview soccer game,
Right.
but
Fairview likes to keep composure.
when you've
but
got
Hickory's fun.
players like Robeson and Morelli up top, you're going to get
Fairview's not
goals.
going to keep the ball the whole time.
Yeah,
like
Fairview's
they did
going to get
against
goals. They're working the ball around the right side of the field. Scott with some room in front of him.
Mercer.
Go
Use
at
that
him.
pace.
Go at him. Use his pace, yeah. Gets around the defender. He's going to play a ball in.
Nice idea.
Is it
Low
in?
one.
Piazza-
Goal!
There's the 3rd goal that they
Boy, Zach.
There's the 3-goal lead that Fairview needed. Aiden Piazza,
Really
excellent
good
finish.
feed from
Good,
Zach.
good feed from Zach Scott. Fairview
Aiden
with
finally
a
gets
second
in.
goal and 2 goals in 50 seconds. 5-2 Fairview in this one with
Fairview really
28
letting them
minutes.
have it now.
That was the goal, and we said it when we were talking at halftime. They need to come out and get
Fire.
2 or
They need
3
to
quick
fire.
goals. And sure enough, they have gotten 3 goals in the first 12 minutes of this second half. They need to show that they are the best team in this game, because they have been showing it.
How about that finish from
That was a great
Piazza?
finish from Piazza.
Wow.
Good run from Scott.
Really good.
Now they've got Hickory on the back foot here.
Composure from Scott to let that develop.
Fairview has finally seen to settle down here. 5-2 Fairview with 28 minutes left.
Hickory's getting a little antsy here.
Yeah. Again, 3-goal lead is nice, but keep Robeson and Morelli off the score sheet for as long as you can.
I mean, with dudes like that, Hickory's always in the game.
Yeah. Oh, Piazza gets around the defender here. Fairview's attacking again. Piazza cuts
Nice
inside.
turn. Let it go.
Ooh, tries to let it roll. Yeah.
Good idea from Aiden.
Jan kind of overran it. It was good work from Aiden. Howells cuts around the defender. Have a
Nice
shot.
idea. Just wide.
Just wide. Yep. Go out for a Hickory
Keep the
goal
pressure
kick.
on, though. Keep the
Yep.
pressure on.
This is good work from Fairview. They look a lot more comfortable.
That's one of those times Aiden's just gotta.
Yeah.
Aiden was being a little, unselfish there.
Yeah.
But I feel like he could have
He could have had a shot.
He could have
Why
had a
not?
rope there.
That would have been an excellent goal. That was a great run from him.
He did have a lot of guys on him, so
Yeah.
he made the smart play, but there was just
Yeah.
no one there, unfortunately.
Hickory gets the ball up the field. George dispossesses Robeson. I think from now with this 3-goal lead, they're going to put Nate George on
Right.
Robeson. And
They're going
you
to
haven't
play
seen as much
defensive.
offensive output from George today, and this is a game where
But he makes his presence
Yeah.
felt. I mean,
this is a game where they're going to put him on their best attacker.
and just let him do his job.
Let him, yeah. Robeson tries to send one into Morelli. Morelli gets,
He's done that
wins
every year in
the
D10
air.
games.
Yeah.
His first 2 years, because
That's yep, that'll be a foul on Evangelista.
Smith goes down.
Just kind of went up for a header, kind of bonked heads. Smith a little slow to get up.
I think he's all right, though. I think he's just
when you
a little
get
bit of wind knocked out
hit
on
in the
him.
head like that. You're gonna go down for a little bit. Fairview has a free kick deep in their own half.
Smith's already played a great game. It'd be too bad if we went out.
Yeah, places
But-
like here are gonna be where they can kill some time. This free
Right.
kick here, they're taking a little bit of time.
Nice idea there to keep possession.
Yeah, work the
Pass
ball
it around a
keep
little
possession.
bit. Reverse field. Nice idea.
Oh, good work from Fairview here. As now McCall has some room on the left side. He's got all kinds of room. Orendi tries to catch up to him and takes a shot.
Really good save from
Good save from Hudson.
Nice
I don't think McCall meant to shoot that, but it ended up being on target. Hudson is quick to react and go out of play for a
Was the right
Fairview
idea there from
corner
McCall.
kick. Was the right idea, yeah. Was able to get the ball into play, whether it be a shot or a cross.
Right.
Fairview will have a corner
He's
kick.
got to let those go.
They're first of the half.
Got to pull the trigger.
Smith already scored direct left corner, called an Olympiakos in soccer terms.
Good to know.
Could he get a second one here? This is for his 4th goal of the game. Sends it
That
in.
one's gonna stay
It's
in
going to skip
play.
off the first defender. Fairview's got some guys back. They know that Hickory's going to counter here.
Good play from Fairview,
Nice
but
play over Morelli.
Morelli's
Nothing
size.
there. He kind of just ran
almost
into Noble.
gets-
Yeah. Morelli wants a foul there, but he just kind of ran into Noble. There's nothing on that.
That's where Morelli's size is going to come into play.
Mm-hmm.
Hickory just throws it up and lets Morelli.
Hickory's trying to
out-jump
work the ball up.
everything.
And you can see Nate George is playing a lot deeper now. He's going to try to avoid that.
Toughness
Ball just
to be
rolls
like.
under Jan there. Will go out of play for a Hickory throw-in.
Fairview's all right here. They just got to, play their game. Don't get caught up in Hickory's game.
McCall clears the danger. And Hickory enjoying a little possession. Robeson plays it back. Cross into Morelli.
Fairview's
skips
even
over
staying
him,
aggressive
yeah.
on Morelli.
They're double teaming him.
You have to
Probably wasn't.
with his size.
Januso left that
Right.
side of the field wide open, but
don't
they
know
were
if that
able
was
to
the plan,
succeed
but-
that. Yeah. Well, he's dangerous.
Right.
Man. They want to be able to.
There's no one else on this side.
Yeah,
either,
get
so
the
I
ball
think
away
Januso
from
made a
him.
read there to just.
Mhm.
He recognized that Morelli's there.
Fairview isn't quite able to clear the danger here as Vespucci crosses the ball in.
Nice touch.
Diarmid collects pretty handily.
Play from Diarmid.
Just tried to find Morelli, but there wasn't
Kill
much
some
on that
time there.
cross.
No left line. Not gonna put it down.
It's a good punt, especially with the wind blowing in.
Fairview doesn't seem to have too much trouble with this wind.
Yeah,
As much as Hickory
I
did.
said they would play in their favor, especially with those long through balls that were
Right.
kind of getting caught up in the wind.
I mean, that's definitely helping Hickory, getting those balls all
Oh,
the
yeah,
way up
for sure.
in a hurry.
Fairview was kind of overplaying them as they.
Right.
Smith tries to find Piazza there, but loose ball will fall to George. Isn't quite able to get around the second defender, but he'll play a little defense there. Good work from Smith there. He'll let it run over to Howells. Howells
Good
will play
reverse
over
field
to
there.
McCall. McCall's got some room.
Look how
Gets
fast
around
McCall is.
already.
Man, he's good at that.
Got Orendi leaning.
Gonna let fly in.
He's going to try to play across in here.
Let
Gets
it-
around the last defender. Oh, good work.
Really good,
Good
play
work from
Hickory defender
yeah.
there.
Good work from Austin Garrett to body McCall off the ball because McCall definitely had the
He was gonna send that in, but
pace advantage there, but
Garrett took that extra step and kind of cut him off. Really rode him all the way.
Austin Garrett was able to shield him off pretty easily. It'll be a Hickory goal kick in the far end. There's 23 minutes left in this one. Fairview now leading 5-2 after a very exciting first 10 minutes of this second half.
Which is what they needed.
Good work from Kistler to get the ball off of Robeson. It'll be a Hickory throw on
It's
the far
exactly
side.
the start of the half that Fairview needed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Try to send
Keep him
Morelli
at
in
that.
long. Just
Can be a
Wayne
goal kick.
catches it. It'll go out of play for a Fairview goal kick. This is a spot where they can kill some time. Richie's probably going to take his time here. Fairview needs to spread out a little more. They're too compact in the
Right.
defense. Januso and McCall need to go out wide.
Yeah, look how tight they are. I mean,
I
you
think-
can tell they're
well,
shadowing
Hickory's not-
Robeson and
Hickory's
Morelli.
not playing any wingers.
Right.
They're playing two
They're playing up the
strikers.
middle,
So it makes
up the
sense why they're
center.
doing that. Header won by Hickory in the midfield. We'll just roll out of.
I mean, McCall's fast enough to get to that wing if he
yeah.
needs to.
Oh, yeah.
And Januso's fine.
George on the ball. Sends it upfield. Doesn't really have someone there to receive. So Rendy sends it long for Morelli, but Noble's there. But Morelli does not give up on the play. We'll let it roll out of play for a corner kick. Good work
Good
from Morelli.
play. Yeah, good play from Morelli to shield that.
Shield and call off the ball there. Hickory will have their first corner of the half. Maybe try to get a goal and
Some momentum.
get a bit of life back into them after they were able to cut a 2-goal deficit in half twice. The ball comes
That's
in.
going to sail.
Robeson
Wow, nice
gets to
play
it
from
first.
Robeson.
And
It's gonna be goal.
finished, Yep.
Really good play from Robeson.
Tyler Mell on the goal for the Hornets in there. They're back. 5-3 with 21 minutes left to play. Good play for Robeson to get that ball to the far post. Won the first header, and Mel was just there to finish. 5-3 Fairview with 21 minutes left. That's a goal they can't give up. That was a bad goal to let up. Too easy for Hickory there. Fairview still holding a comfortable lead, but we know Hickory can get goals when they want to.
Right. Fairview's
Fairview's
trying
gonna
to
need
keep
it.
possession.
Fairview's gonna need a goal here. Get back to that 3-goal lead. Januso sends it long.
Nobody really there, but
Yeah.
good play from Piazza to kind of get him off the line.
Good work from Piazza. Hold the ball up a
Send it
little
up to
bit.
Corey.
Call got some room in front of him. Smith on the
Garrett
ball.
shadowed him.
Doesn't really find anybody in the middle. Hickory will clear their lines. George with a lot of time will send the ball
Nice
long over to
idea.
Scott.
Scott gonna track
Scott,
it down.
Offside.
Is he?
Yeah, he got called offside. Just a couple steps
Seems a
offside.
bit ahead.
Hickory will have a spot kick back in their own end.
Gonna be a quick one.
It's going to come in hot, too. Morelli
That's
tries to
offense.
let it flick for Mel. Januso's going to shadow him pretty tough. Good
Nice
play
play.
from Januso. Go back out wide. He'll send it in.
George, steady
George
as ever.
there never. Howells. Gessapucci. Good battle
Turn.
there. Howells wins that race. Gets called for a little bit of
We
a
got-
shove. That was Scarvell, actually. And Hickory will have a free kick to be able to send it in the box here.
Tough call on Howells there.
Carvel sends it in.
Nice play
Yeah,
from.
good play from Kissel to clear that
Kissel.
ball. Danger's not quite clear yet as Arendi tries to send it in.
Good deflection for Fairview.
Got to play for a
Fairview's got to limit the.
Hickory throw in.
Fairview's really got to limit this right now. Limit those
Get the
dangerous
ball out of
plays.
the half.
Those
Start.
dangerous passes.
Hickory's going to make a quick substitution here. The goal scorer, Mel, will come out. Big throw in coming here for Hickory on the far side of the field.
Trying to send it all the way in.
That'll
Good
skip
play
for
from Richie.
DeArmond. Settles it. Able to control it.
A little aggressive play there from Richie, but
Yeah.
he kept it in his control.
Sends the ball upfield. So one in the midfield by Michael Arendi. Plays it back to the defense. Send it long for Morelli.
Nice
Richie wasn't
play
quite-
from Noble.
Yeah, nice play for Noble to shield the ball out of bounds. DeArmond didn't read it, didn't come off his line, but he was confident in Noble to pressure Morelli off the ball a little bit. It'll be a Fairview goal kick on the far side of the field.
Dangerous there, but
Yeah, a little dangerous.
Noble, good job to get Morelli off his line. That's what Richie's got to do every
Yeah,
time.
that's
He's got to
good
hit those
from
low.
Richie.
then
And now
turns
we've got
into
something
this.
cooking here.
Goes
Scott
down.
takes the ball up the line.
Use your pace.
Got him. Plays it inside of Jan. And plays it back to Howells. Ooh,
Nice
good
through
ball.
ball. Just too far. Good play from Hudson to come out and get that.
Zach Scott called offside again. Not sure if I agree
Oh,
with
was
that
he really?
one, but yeah. I don't know if he
Can't
would
hear
have. I
that
don't know if he
whistle.
would have gotten to it. But
Right.
Hudson read his
Zach's got to
line.
watch it. He's getting a little antsy.
He's got to watch his line. Especially because Hickory playing such a high line, playing so attacking. Ball sails over. Morelli coming on.
Morelli's good at tracking those down.
Does well to keep the ball back in play.
Oh, come on.
It's a free kick on the far side. Quick for Morelli. That's some good thinking. Morelli takes it quick.
Close to another penalty.
Yeah, that was dangerous from Fairview. It'll be a Fairview goal kick. Morelli tries to take it quick for Robeson on the back post, but it just sails over his head.
18 minutes left here.
Fairview up
5-3 Tigers.
Absolute shootout here at Jack Bestwick Stadium.
It's really what it's turned into. Just unfortunate because that's not Fairview's game.
Yep.
I mean, they can hang. But
but
I think it gets
they
them out of
rely
their
a lot on
comfort zone
their
a bit.
rely on their
Played up
defense a
for it.
lot.
Played up to him.
Yeah, good
Nice
ball
idea
from
Piazza.
Piazza over to Smith. Smith is onside, but Arendi reads that well. Clears his lines to deflect off of Smith
throw-in.
for throwing. A Hickory on the far side of the field.
Good idea from Piazza there. Smith kind of did get out as he wanted.
Scarvell sends it up long to Robeson, and they'll let it skip for DeArmond.
Good composure from DeArmond.
Fairview's got to play deeper.
All right. They were letting Morelli get those runs.
They're letting it fly. Richie's gonna start coming off his line a little bit more.
Push.
Pushing the back on Jan.
He's
Will be
hanging
a
on Eli.
Fairview free kick around the halfway line. Take it quick.
Good
Let it
idea.
roll for McCall.
Bit of a heavy touch,
Yeah.
but
Dispossessed
Both
and go out
play
of
on the
play
ball.
for a
bit of a
Fairview
collision,
throw-in.
but see what Fairview does here. Put it right down. Eli in the middle there.
McCall will send it in long. And when Scott lets it run, we'll have some room to work now.
Nice
Uses his
turn.
pace again. Yeah, good turn from Scott there. Ooh.
Really good job.
Yeah,
by
Hickory defender does well. Yeah, Mitchell French does well to get dispossess Scott.
play from
Ball in from
Januso.
Januso over to Jan. Jan's trying to get something going here for the Tigers. Holding the ball up really well.
Whoa!
That is a foul on Jan from
Big
Garrett.
aggression there from Garrett.
Yeah, looks like he was getting kind of sick of Jan. No card here, which is good. Kill some of the clock here. They don't have to stop the clock. Fairview will have a free kick over on the corner. It'll basically be another corner kick.
Eli's one of those guys who's going to keep his head after that, though.
Oh, yeah. And Smith will
See what Smith does here.
send the ball in. Look to,
Just too
I
tight.
can see
He's trying
he
it.
looked at
He's
it.
trying it.
When he turned his head, I was like, he's going near post. Smith wants his 4th goal of the day.
Might not have been the play there, but I don't know.
Go out to play for
What do you think?
Hickory goal kick. I didn't mind it. He caught Hudson leaning the last time
Yeah.
when he went near post. That angle's a little tough though.
Right. I mean, he's
Hickory
so
will
tight
Send the ball up the field.
to that corner.
Yeah.
Even though he's hit the corner before, he's got the wind against him now.
Good work from Howells. A high kick on Howells. It'll be like an indirect free kick around the 40-yard line for Hickory's. Guess Pucci will send it in.
You're going to send it all the way in there, it looks like.
Yep. Hickory's going all in here. They'll just let it run. Go to play for a Fairview goal kick.
Bit of contact down there, but clean.
Nothing too bad.
Been a lot of fouls in this game.
This has been a physical game.
Physical.
And you like to see it, but
Right.
you also like to see the ref get this game under control, which I think they have for the most part.
I think it's cooled down in the second half a bit.
Oh, for sure. Hickory sends it long again.
What we got there?
Morelli was offside.
Offsides.
Started his run a little too early.
Hickory fans are not pleased,
Not happy with that call.
but they need to come to terms.
Noble had it under control. Good work
Nice
from
play
Ferry
from
here.
Corey.
McCall sends it up the field to
We got a whistle?
Sky. Yeah, just a bit of a late foul on McCall.
Nope, on Hickory.
Well, I mean, the foul.
Okay.
McCall
Gotcha,
was
gotcha.
fouled. They were playing an advantage. Letting Fairview finish the play, and McCall
Heavy
dribbles
touch.
it out of bounds. Yeah. Be a Hickory throw on the far side of the field. We got 14 minutes left in this one. Fairview holding on to a 2-goal lead, 5-3 in this one. Hat trick by Drew Smith, followed up by goals from Aiden Piazza and Zach Scott. Good pressure from
Scott's played a great
yeah.
game today.
Good pressure from Smith there to force the Fairview throw on the far side of the field. Jan holding on the ball a little bit, who tries to play Smith
Almost got through.
down the line and almost got through. Good work from Hickory to get the ball out of danger. These next 10 minutes are huge for Fairview. Keep Hickory off the board. He'll go in 2-goal lead with 3 minutes left.
Got to dominate
still be a
possession
little-
for these last 13
Still
minutes.
be a little dangerous, but they need to dominate possession.
Dominate possession and
As McCall sends it
get
long
their chances.
for Piazza.
Capitalize on there.
Hudson collects. Yeah, they'll like to keep Hickory off the scoreboard here for 10 minutes and maybe grab a goal or two of their own. Really
It's gonna be a short
slam the door.
Nice play from
Good
Howells
work
to
from
keep
Howells,
it in Fairview.
yeah.
Nice
Oh, great ball from Howells over to Scott. Looks like Hudson will read that pretty well.
Just got away from
Kozad was reading that pretty well too. He was able to shield Zach Scott off there for a little bit. I gotta watch that skip.
Yeah.
The ball's flying with the wind at their back. George clears the danger, but it'll be a Hickory throw-in on the near side of the field. Michael Arendi on the ball now. Tries to
Nice
clear it
little
in.
deflection from Eli.
Dispossessed by Scott. Scott is called for a foul on a clean tackle, I
Yeah,
thought.
a little ticky-tacky there.
Yeah. And
Except you gotta
Vespucci
watch the
will
track.
send the ball in long. Players are just falling.
A lot of complaints here
Fell
from
over
Hickory
each
fans.
other. Robeson kind of gets away with a shove on the back.
I might not blame him because
Fairview clears the danger. Scott tries to dribble up, but it dribbles out of bounds. It'll be a throw on the near side for Hickory here.
I'm really not happy with the ref. Really,
I
letting
think they
him
just
have it.
ran into each other. It's just a coming together. Go out of play for a Fairview throw in here on this near side of the field. Fairview gotta settle down here. Enjoy some possession. Try not to get
Caught up in Hickory's game.
try not to get too aggressive and get a dumb yellow card. And have someone come off for 5
idea
minutes.
from Noble.
Yeah, Noble clears the lines very well there. This is what they got to do here for the next 10-ish minutes.
Nice.
Well, good work from Piazza. Isn't quite able to get past
ball's
Garrett
gonna
Austin,
go
but Garrett
out.
Austin's just going to clear it out for a Fairview throw-in. They need to be comfortable in possession here, and yeah, you don't want a dumb yellow card and have
Right.
one of your players off the field for 5 minutes. Juniso sends that ball in to Scott. Good work from Vespucci. Gets around defenders, but just dispossessed.
Good idea from Howells.
And Howells will send the ball up the field. Kozak gets in front of it.
I think it's all about
Bit
clock
of a
management
misplay
here.
from French. Now Piazza's going to work on the right side of the field. Good rundown from Scarvell there. But Piazza, good hold-up play.
Right.
Good play. You just got to slow it down here a little bit. George pressing a little higher. Plays that wide to Smith.
Play it back. Play it back.
Oh, what a
Smart
clever
play.
little flick from Smith over to McCall. McCall sends the ball in, just deflects off the Hickory defender. Danger's isn't quite clear
That almost
yet.
gathers it.
Yeah. Austin Garrett clears the danger.
Good ball there.
Sends in, flicked on by Piazza. Ooh,
Who's the offsides?
Yeah, Eli was offside. Good run from Jan on the back post there. He would have surely scored.
Good idea. I think he just got too.
Surely would have
stepping
scored
in.
if he had not been flagged offside. Good work from Piazza to flick that header on Hickory. Throwing everything forward here now as we approach the 10-minute
They're
mark.
still getting their chances, but
Yeah. Good work from Brady Robeson. Get around George and
Got a foul
he'll
there.
get called for a foul after a shove on George. After George cleared the danger. And Fairview again. This kill a little time here.
Hickory
the
friends
ball out
getting
of
a
the
little
back.
hostile.
Yeah.
Not too bad,
We got a
but
good crowd here tonight, though.
We do.
Good work from McCall to get around the defender. And he's just going to carry it
nice.
up to Piazza. What a run from McCall. Piazza doesn't have his normal
Angle.
ball to play over to McCall
Nice
there,
play
but
from George.
George intercepts the long pass. And Piazza gets a bit of an opportunity here. Gets
Ooh,
around
trip.
the defender.
We got
That's a trip on Austin.
be a
It'll
card?
be
It's
a
gonna be a
yellow
card?
card. Yeah, Austin Garrett will receive a yellow card. That's been building up for a little bit.
Right.
We haven't seen a yellow card, and this has been pretty physical, and that's
We had the yellow card on
that's
Richie's.
probably Garrett's. Well, yeah, in a while. That's
Right.
what I meant. That's gonna be Garrett's probably like fourth foul of the game so far. So I think that was coming. Plus Piazza was in on
Right.
goal almost. So no choice but to give a card there. Fairview will have a free kick.
Wonder if Smith takes direct aim yet again.
Yeah, Smith's gonna line up. Smith lines up. Not sure what he's gonna do here. I don't think the keeper knows that either. Takes
Nice
another
idea.
shot. Oh, good save from Hudson.
Nice play from
I thought
Hudson there.
I thought for sure that
I thought it was gonna rattle
I thought
in.
for sure that Smith was gonna have his fourth goal tonight. Good save from Hudson.
Looked like almost
I
one
thought
of those other ones where Hudson tips
I
it
thought
back
he
in.
I thought he mishit it and went in.
Right.
Smith will go to the other end and take a corner kick. Take his time. Yeah. We're approaching 9 minutes here left in this one. Fairview might
Still
just
on the attack.
maybe want to grab one more goal here and then just kill the game. Play comfortable. Play this game off. Smith will send the ball in. Yeah, Smith killed a good 30 seconds there. That was good. Sends it in. Ooh, Scott almost gets a foot on it. Jan tries to get a shot.
Play
Sends it
Jan
over
to
the
be on
ball.
there on the backside.
Jan probably had enough time to settle that.
Take a touch and then
Take a
go.
touch and then shoot. That's all right. Sends it over the bar. Hickory will make another substitution. Michael Arendi leads the game in favor of the goal scorer, Tyler Mill.
Very good game here tonight.
Yeah, this is
Very
an entertaining one. For sure. Hickory wasting a little time here. Ah.
Shin guard?
Yeah, someone lost their shin guard. Scarvel lost the shin guard. He's going to put it back on. Kill some time there, though. Probably
Not
against
what Hickory
Hickory's
wanted to do.
Against Hickory's wishes. We kind of have someone in that midfield
Yeah,
there.
Fairview's got to keep possession, but it trickles all the way back.
Goes all the way back. Call clears his lines.
I like the flow from Arendi.
Yeah.
Got the long hair.
Good work from Kissel. Send the ball back out wide. Piazza's going to let it run. Piazza does well to remain patient. Good work from the Hickory defender with the ball out of play.
Piazza's doing well to keep it with
Keep it up.
him.
Keep it up there too.
Right. We got a foul
Yeah, we got
there.
a foul there.
Another trip.
Just another late challenge. Hickory's physical,
Right.
in this game, and that's okay.
But
And they're not dirty.
No, they're not dirty at all.
From the way we're
Yeah.
we're talking about all these fouls, it makes it seem like they're dirty. No,
But
they're
they're
playing
not
a very
dirty.
physical
They
game.
aren't.
They're using the size to their advantage.
I mean,
And they're doing it well.
That's what they have to do.
They're doing it very well. So
Right.
another free kick there. A bit longer outs, I think. Jan or Smith will just try to play this in. Jan plays it in for Piazza. Piazza tries to get a head on it.
over
I
him.
think he skimmed it a little bit.
Just
And
couldn't get
Hudson
a full.
plays this.
Couldn't get a
plays it
full
quick.
header on that.
Kirby needs to kill this counterattack. Jan does a good job to kind of slow it down.
Nice,
Good work from Januso. Clear the line. Let it skip. Hickory sends it back in. Robeson tries to flick it on
Keep it at bay.
to Gesapucci. Good work from
Januso.
Januso.
Stand
I'm just going to hold the
feet
ball
there,
and then,
too.
yeah, send it long.
You know, if there wasn't that win, that would have carried
Kozad.
Aiden. But
Clears the danger via Fairview throwing. Fairview, slow it down here. 7 minutes left.
Fairview needs to know the game.
Control the ball here.
Touch.
A bit of a heavy touch from Scott there. And Gesapucci gets it up to Morelli. Good clearance from George. Gesapucci, or not
Morelli's
Gesapucci,
down.
Morelli, and he took a spill before. He kind of just
I
tripped.
think he'll be all right.
He kind of just tripped on his own accord, and
Right.
George hit it right into his back, which is never a comfortable feeling. Mitchell French will be called for a push in the back on Scott. And the referee will give a yellow card for a little bit of extra shoving after the play is dead. So Mitchell will come off the field for a yellow card. That's Hickory's second yellow card in as many minutes.
A little bit of talk there after.
Yeah, I think. Well, it was the retaliation.
Right.
It was the second push. I think the ref's just trying to get this game under control. So Mitchell will leave the game for pretty much
Fairview
the rest of
staying
the game.
composed, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
Fairview not
Yeah.
giving in.
The only
to-
yellow card they've had was just the foul on Richie.
Right,
that's
and that's
no
yeah.
ill intent in that.
Right.
And it's just
Kind of trying to make
unlucky,
a
yeah.
play. Good composure.
Good, yeah, good quick play here from Fairview's. Jan plays Scott down the line. Scott tries to get in the middle.
Nice idea.
Pretty comfortable for Hudson. Took a couple deflections. Rolled pretty unthreateningly.
Right.
So Hudson tries to send it up the field for Morelli. Januso wins the first header. Morelli wins the second ball. George is able to clear the
Ball's not
ball.
getting past
Mel sends it
George.
back into Robeson.
That's a trick there.
He
Yeah.
got the ball though. I'm not sure if I like that call from the ref.
They got to give him one.
Noble got the ball, and Hickory's gonna have a dangerous free kick. And this is an opportunity for them to get a goal here. And play will be stopped.
I'm going to talk about giving a yellow.
This is not a yellow card.
We up here in the booth don't think it's yellow.
Nope, game's underway.
And
Just a little
they have
communication
the same
from the
thoughts
refs.
as us.
Gesapucci will take a free kick from about 25 yards out. Or maybe Morelli.
Dangerous here, but
Dangerous here, and this could be Morelli's going to take the free kick. This could be a chance for Hickory to get
Right.
back in this game. With 5 minutes left, this
See
is
if Richie
not
can come up with the
what-
big one.
This is not what Fairview wants to do here. Let's give up a goal.
backing up the wall.
Morelli's going to take a shot here, no doubt.
gonna be high.
Yeah, it's a good-looking free kick
Right.
though. He had some bend on that. Couple more yards back from Morelli, and that's destined for the top corner. That was a nice-looking free kick. Just gets a little too much under it. The wind probably didn't help either.
Right.
Crisis avoided for Fairview there. Goal
Really
kick.
lucky to
Fairview.
escape that.
Yeah. That was. I don't think I still agree with that call. Justin got the ball.
But we've gotten a lot of calls tonight.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of good calls our way. Good work
play
from
from
Piazza to
Aiden.
get the ball up the field. Nice work from Scott using his pace again. Gets it around. Ooh, Piazza was in. Good deflection from Kozad.
Good idea from Scott there.
Great idea.
Real
from
good
Scott.
idea.
Piazza was in. Kozad got in front of it. Go out of play for a Fairview throw-in.
Was that Kozad?
Yeah, he's been solid at the
He has
back
been
for
very
Hickory
good.
in a game where there hasn't been a lot of defense.
Right. I know Fairview.
Fairview just
Coach Vidakovich probably not happy about the 3 goals.
Yeah, the
getting up,
defensive performance was probably a little. A lot of those goals were avoidable, but you kind of
yeah.
think about them.
But I think this game is just like, it's gonna happen.
Everything's gonna fly. Hickory has a throw in on the far
Number
side.
25 from Hickory is now eligible.
Austin Garrett will come back in the game soon for the Hornets after his 5-minute suspension. Has been lifted after his yellow card. Hickory has a throw in on the far side of the field. They need to get something here.
Time is not in their favor.
Smith kind of flicks it on. Will go out of bounds for another Hickory throw-in. Robeson plays the ball back to Lorendi, who sends it in for Morelli.
Good play.
Cleared away by Noble. Yeah, Fairview's just got to play defense here, I think. Maybe they can squeak a goal in, but
It's not that their defense hasn't been solid.
Scott has started playing a little deeper,
Right.
and Piazza's just playing on top. Piazza gets around one defender. Good work from Kozad yet again to kill that challenge. He'll send the ball deep again.
He's done a lot of that.
George is right there. Good work from Scott.
Nobody there. For
Smith's
Hickory.
got some ball, yeah. He's got some room in front of him. He's got the ball at his feet. A bit of a heavy touch, yeah. Hudson will collect pretty easily.
Ooh. Well, out of control.
Yeah.
Nothing dirty.
Nothing dirty. Smith
Bit of a
was,
collision there with.
yeah,
Smith
he
and
was
the
on
goalie.
a collision course. They were going to collide. Nothing dirty there. Hickory sends ball upfield for Robeson. Not much on it. George clears the danger. Not quite clear yet. Mel sends it back in. Should be comfortable for.
I think Richie's gonna
The
get that
Army,
within
yeah.
the box.
Yeah. We can't really see it on this side of the field.
It's real tough to see that red line at the end, but he knows it. He knows his boundaries.
Richie knows it. Yeah, he knows
He's
his
smart
box.
enough
He's
to.
good.
Right.
He sends the ball up the field. Fairview looking to
A lot of
just
back
kinda-
and forth here.
They're just both teams are just heaving the ball up the field. Fairview's hoping to get kind of a
Maybe one more.
kind of squeak through a counterattack on these long balls. They're just trying to clear the danger and kill some time.
Good play. from
Piazza's
Paul
on
there.
side. A little skip for.
Oh, is that gonna go in?
That's gonna. Oh, good work
Wow.
from Kozad to clear his lines. I don't think it was gonna go in. I think we were deceived, but
I
good work
apologize
from
for that
Piazza to
camera work, but the ball was
pressure
kicked into the air
pressure Hudson into.
and then kicked out by Hickory. But that results in a Fairview corner.
Smith will take his time over there as we approach 2 minutes left in this one. Hey,
Fairview trying to
can
close it out.
Sneak a goal here. If they can sneak a goal here, it's well and truly over.
Right. 2 minutes, you can't really do much.
Fairview's very composed though in
They've
these
been-
situations.
they've been-
so I don't doubt
Been
that they're.
impressed with their.
Looks like they're going to try to play short here. Another effort to kill some time.
Right.
Smith stays on side. That's usually the strategy is to take the guy off the front post immediately. Fairview's going to kill this game off, get a foul. Yep.
Good job. from
Jan
Jan
and Smith just kind of holding the ball in the corner, just getting every single possible
kind of
second
baiting
off
him.
that clock
Kind of baiting him to come
as
out.
possible, and they're going to do it again. And go out of play for a Fairview throw-in. Well, they need to be dangerous. They need to have someone back here.
Right. We don't want that counterattack.
There is a lot of space in that midfield. I think George sees it. Yeah, it'll be Hickory throw-in now. Or a Fairview throw-in. Referee changed his mind.
Number 30 for Hickory is now eligible.
And Smith will...
Kill some time.
Smith and...
Oh, nice play.
Good work from Drew Smith. Just threw it off of Kozad for a corner kick.
Apologize, you can't see the corner from our
Yeah,
angle.
we're going to try to do a little play-by-play. They're really just
But
holding the ball back there.
They're just holding it. They're passing it back.
Jan and Smith are just holding the ball. They're killing this game off.
One minute
Ref is
remaining.
looking maybe for a
We
foul.
got a tackle.
Jan will be called for a foul there. This is pretty hectic in this corner. I'm sorry you can't see it. It's pretty entertaining. 1 minute left in the game. Looks like Fairview's going to win the District 10 championship, barring anything crazy here.
Right.
For the second time in the last 3 years. What a
Great.
game. What a game as Hudson sends one
This
long.
was a
This
little
was wildly
exciting.
entertaining.
Wildly entertaining is the word I was looking for.
Yeah, that should be a foul. Yep. That should do it. 30 seconds left. Fairview's free kick deep in there.
Really good showing for
2.5.
Fairview. A great season.
Great
and they're going to
season
move on
for
to
both
state.
teams. Yes, Fairview's going to
Hickory
move
had a
on
great season.
and play
Hats off to Hickory.
play the District 6 champion in the quarterfinals of the state playoffs.
Fairview returns to their seat as champions of District 10. Hats off to Hickory for a great season and great showing.
They completed the season.
They completed the season.
And Fairview Tigers are the District 10 champions.
District champs.
Players come on the field to
There it
celebrate.
is.
The nightmare of the 2019 championship is over. They have redeemed themselves. Fairview celebrates on the field. District 10 champions. Second.
It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
Second year.
I mean,
out of the last
Drew
3.
Smith, man of the match. 3 goals.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Played a great
Gotta give it
game.
to him. I thought
Scott played a great
Zach
game.
Scott played. I thought everybody played
Very
great.
well. I mean, all around.
There were some, and
All
it
around.
was a chippy game, very back and forth. And Hickory got themselves back in the game
Fairview now
on
making their
multiple
run.
occasions.
Thank
They're now
their
making a run.
fans.
Thank the fans for the season. That's a big win for Fairview.
Huge win. No subs for Fairview.
0 subs. 0 subs.
Starters played the whole
That
game.
has been Sonny Vidakovic's. That's been his philosophy ever since he took over in 2015. He has his guys. He has a starting 11 that he goes
Relentlessly
with,
conditioned.
and they are relentlessly conditioned. Fairview will have the medal ceremony. We'll show you the medal ceremony here.
It's
We'll
tough to
zoom
see
in a
from
little
this
bit.
angle, but I'm zoomed in as far as possible, so I hope you can see a little bit of it.
So well deserved for the Tigers.
Just
Dominated the game today. Really, I would say 2 of the goals
I
that
think it
Hickory
was their
scored
game to lose
were
from the
pretty
beginning.
unavoidable.
right.
But they made it rain. Fairview did. Both teams did. It was an excellent game. Paul Morelli is
Hats off
quite
to
the
him.
player,
He
and
is
so
very-
is
Him and Robeson.
so is
are
Robeson. They are-
really talented.
they
really
knew
talented.
going into this game, and I knew going into this game. I only read like the newspaper synopsis,
Right.
but that they're dangerous. And I've played against Morelli before.
They can score.
They can score, and they are 2 excellent players.
Congratulate
Fairview
them
is
on a great
just-
season.
Yeah,
Hickory.
yeah. All 4 playoff teams and AAA playoff teams, single A playoff teams.
It's a testament to them to even get here.
got through the season.
And they got to that P10
When we-
championship.
when
They
we
gave
thought-
themselves a chance.
And we thought back in July that the future is so uncertain, especially for high school and college sports, even professional sports.
Exactly.
I mean, we had the
Exactly.
NBA back at the time, but everything was so up in the air, and I think it's so important that you give these kids a chance because these are memories that will last a lifetime. We can both speak on that as former and current student athletes. I'll never forget lifting that District 10 championship trophy in 2018. That'll stick with
Right.
me forever, and I'm sure same with you after you guys won basketball last year.
Right. I know this feeling.
But just playing and getting the opportunity to play,
D10 championship games are
so much fun.
they're
There's so
the
much
best
fun to watch.
game
for every
you will
sport.
play in your entire life.
Basketball,
Hickory-
football, soccer.
Hickory's had that chance. They got their chance. They
got
got
their chance.
over that hump.
Hickory wasn't quite able to get over the Fairview curse.
Right.
This is 5 years in a row that Hickory has.
Fairview's team has been
And it looks like, and actually, I think
loaded up for
the
this
shift
moment.
to District. I think this is new in District 10 as of last year.
You're going to present the medals to
Present the
runner-ups.
medals to every player. So we'll stay with you
Right.
as every player gets their medal. Well deserved.
Every single player in Hickory should hold their heads high. They played a great game.
Excellent game. They were really entertaining to watch.
They were very entertaining.
So this was a
They're a
fun
team
game.
that just go, 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 and I like it. I like it. It
Yeah.
got Fairview out of their groove sometimes,
District 10 champions,
which not
the
many teams
Fairview
could do.
Tigers.
There we go.
Introduce
Tigers
the
presenting.
Fairview Tigers. Senior leaders.
Call Jan
John Paul
Piazza.
Piazza will
Yeah.
celebrate the trophy lift. That's got to feel good,
Gotta
especially
feel
after
good.
last year. Looks like we get some picture. And again, as I was saying, like, get these kids on the field, on the court, in the pool, anything, on the track.
Anything.
Get them playing because even if they only get half their season,
Right.
it's well worth it. in
This
my
fall
opinion.
season's been somewhat going well. I know
I
there's been
think
a
there,
spike in cases
a
around the
late
district.
surge, and
But-
our hearts go out to Erie High. They are able to play football on Saturday, which is
Right,
great.
but
But
any
their
other
soccer
sport,
teams weren't able
it's too
to,
bad. Really
to
too bad.
get it in time.
So
But
here's
it just
to-
shows how fragile
Right.
it is, and how amazing it is for Hickory and Mercyhurst and Fairview and Franklin to all made the postseason without
in a season like
hitch.
this. In a season like this.
Oh, exactly. And we have a great crowd here, despite the COVID regulations.
Fairview stayed within the limit, and I think they were pushing the limit.
They might have been pushing it a little bit,
But Fairview knows what they're doing. I was glad that all these fans could come in and see this great D10 title game. All the parents could come and see their kids play. A lot of Hickory fans could make it. It's great to see. Fairview now taking pictures with the trophy. They all got their medals. Man, was that a great game.
yeah, I mean everyone played well. It was like the Mercyhurst game, a little.
Real high scoring.
Yeah, real high score. A little, I wouldn't say sloppy, but a little.
Up pace.
A little, just a little. It was a little unnervy for them.
Right.
It was a little more nervy for them in the back.
Nerve-wracking.
Than last week's game against Mercyhurst that we thought there were 0 errors.
I mean, that was their best shot.
There were some nervy moments for Fairview today, but somebody's telling everyone to stay back. Yeah, the season's not over.
It's not over.
They
go to states.
They're going to states quarterfinals. There's no round of 16. They're straight to the quarterfinals against the District 6 champion. We don't know where that game's going to be.
And here's to hoping that winter sports go well.
Oh,
for
yes.
All schools in D10, all schools around the state.
Yeah.
That we
And winter's going to be tough.
avoid large COVID surges.
Winter's it's a tough season for illnesses anyway.
Cold season, yep.
But we wish nothing but the best for everyone going forward.
Good work.
Hickory, again, fantastic season. Mercyhurst, Franklin, Iroquois, Seneca, everybody that was able to complete the season should be so proud of themselves.
So happy for these seniors that can go out with
go
with
with a
title.
bang. 2 D10 titles in their last 3 years.
And that's crazy.
That is Fairview's 10th title in program history, if I'm not wrong. After they won their first in a decade in 2018, they were able to overcome some postseason curses.
I think Fairview's experience got.
Oh yeah.
It just
You could tell
put them
today.
way over Hickory because they know this game. They all know
But
this
Hickory
game.
did not. Hickory went down 2 goals and they didn't waver. They got a good break with a penalty.
Right, and then they capitalized.
And then they
Went
were
to half
able to
with
get 2 more
momentum.
goals. 2
They
good
were.
goals too, I might add.
Real good goals.
But yeah, I think Fairview was just the defense just couldn't handle Fairview. And Drew Smith, what a game!
What a game from Drew Smith. He's gonna remember that
3 goals.
forever.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the memory box for a long time. And I think it speaks a lot of volume that they didn't use any substitutions.
Didn't use any
Hickory used like 10.
Didn't use.
But that's their
any
game
subs.
plan. I'm sure that's what they've been doing all season.
Right. And Fairview's gonna
Maybe they
reload
use
next
any.
year. They only have 4
Yeah.
seniors.
Yeah, they're gonna
lose 3 starters.
They're gonna feel the loss of Piazza, Jan, and McCall.
They're gonna feel a lot hard.
But
hard.
Nate George still has another year. Noble still has another year.
That junior class is good.
Brady Baker will come up and
That
play.
junior class is good.
Zach Scott's only a sophomore.
Zach Scott's only sophomore.
And I think Brady Baker will have a good season for them up top.
I mean, Fairview doesn't really rebuild; they reload.
They reload, exactly. And same with Mercyhurst and same with Hickory.
Right.
These are teams you see every
Perennial
year.
D10 contenders.
Yeah, every year. And honestly, there were years that we played Hickory too early, where I thought Hickory would have been
Got a bad draw.
And they did that with the region seeding. Like
Right.
my junior year, we played Harbor Creek in the quarterfinals. That should have been the final.
Right.
Fairview and Harbor Creek were the best teams in the district that year, but the seeding just didn't go their way.
Right.
Or our way. And I honestly think it should be based off record, but that's just me.
Right.
Leave that up to D10.
Right.
Drew Smith gonna get a well-deserved interview
Well
here.
deserved.
So we thank you for joining us this season. We don't know.
I don't think we'll be able to do state games.
I don't know if we might be able to if we get permission from PIAA. But
Travel
we
might
don't
be
even
tough,
know.
but-
We don't even know if it'll be here.
Right.
If it's not
Right.
here, then we probably won't be on the air with you. But we
Right.
thank you for joining us all season. Again, shattered our record tonight. We're up to 57 viewers, I think.
No, I think we got up to 60 at one
We're
point.
the 60.
Thank
and
you
we
for
had
showing out for
we
us.
had a full crowd here too, so that's
Right.
impressive. So we had a lot of you showing up.
We appreciate the support.
that.
The team appreciates the support.
Yeah, and And I hope this is a trend that continues. Obviously,
Right.
I won't be here. This
Right.
is a special circumstance because I'm home for the semester. But I hope that they keep doing this for every sport.
Right.
Because sometimes it gets a little cold in the fall in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
So we want to be able to stay at home and watch
Watch the
on your
game.
screen. Yeah. So we thank you for joining us. I hope you guys will tune in to maybe this guy when he calls some girls basketball games, tune into some boys basketball games.
We'll see.
But we thank you for joining us. Fairview are your District 10 champions for 2020 and a crazy season. And we will catch you on the flip side.